Hi, everyone.
Welcome to A Podcast Will Save This Relationship. My name is Sarah, she, her.
I'm Josh, he, him. I let Sarah go first today.
Yeah, sure, let.
Yeah. She tries to get on the first.
Fastest pronouns in the West.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew. She, her.
She, her. Now, on today's episode of the podcast, we talked about our vacation.
We did. We went on vacation last week.
And we talked about the Fast and Furious Supercharged ride for way too long.
We do.
And we talked about our Spotify Wrapped for the podcast, Sarah's personal Spotify Wrapped. And I don't have Spotify, so I was not a part of that conversation.
Josh uses Tidal.
Oh, snobby. And
we do a wolf story.
We do the wolf story, which was crazy.
Really offensive this time.
This one was bad.
Yeah,
this
it was not good.
I was crying.
Yeah, you
did
cry.
I started tearing up.
Yeah.
And then we did some Reddit and listener stories.
Yes, we did.
As per usual. So we hope you enjoy this podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the goddamn bell on YouTube.
Hit that GD bell.
And check out our Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee at both those sites, /APWSTR. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. Rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify as well.
Thank you.
Fucking enjoy the show, baby.
So I think episodes ago.
Yeah.
I think I said I would never own Minions merch.
Oh, yeah?
I think I made that statement because remember, I looked at this when I bought it, when you bought it for me, because you love me. When I was like, well, you should buy that for me, Josh, because you love me.
I'm still getting I got some news for you. You were wrong about the Minions because I don't remember you ever mentioning the Minions merch.
Well, when we watched the movie.
Oh, really?
And I was like, there's so much fucking merch of the Minions.
I'm not going to go far back enough.
Okay, well, so then I said, like, you know, like, then you have, like, the fucking Minion shampoo where it's the Minion's face, and then you squeeze the cum out and you get in your hair.
Yeah, oh, God, memories.
Yeah.
So I remember when you made that Instagram post.
Right, and so I was thinking about that Instagram and thinking about that quote when I was looking at this when we bought it.
And so you were like,
damn. I would be drinking his brains. Yeah.
Damn. Well, I'm happy you're drinking Minion Brain.
Thanks.
Because now we're gonna buy more bananas.
I'm getting Minion Brain.
Potassium, dude.
Hell yeah, dog.
How you doing, Sarah?
Doing good. How are you doing, Josh?
I'm doing good. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
We were delayed a little bit. Sorry.
Oops.
Oopsie poopsies.
We were busy.
Busy weekend. Families in town. Fucking nerds.
Yeah.
Is this how we're starting the show? I don't know. Damn. All right. Well, I gotta commit. No, fucking, I don't know. Fucking, damn. I straight up cannot remember
what we were gonna talk about.
No, I don't know what we were gonna talk about, but I cannot remember. I'm just realizing I have horrible memory because I do not remember shit about Minions until
I said that.
Until you said it, yeah.
I just think about that quote all the time because I think it's really funny.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yeah. I just laugh at myself all day long. But yeah, we went to Universal last week. That's why we skipped.
We skipped a week last week. We went on a little mini vacation here in Orlando.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a nice time. We stayed at one of the fancy hotel. And by fancy, I mean the cheap fancy hotel.
Well, it's like middle tier.
It's mid tier. Yeah, it's a solid B.
No, it was really good.
It was an S. It was an S.
It was really awesome.
Yeah, it was what was it? Aventura?
Aventura.
Yeah, and like pretending like I don't know the name of it to make it not seem like I'm a fucking nerd. But
I was trying to like, it's okay. We're not there anymore.
We're not there anymore. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna show up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but yeah,
we are. Yeah,
did the Aventura. Got a nice little cheap hotel for a weekend.
Yeah, it was only like
2 nights.
Yeah,
yeah.
It wasn't that bad, and it was a really nice view.
Yeah, it was a nice view. We got to see the fireworks and stuff. Like,
it was cool.
But yeah, no, we took
ate some good food.
Yeah, ate some good food. And good views on the sunset. It was nice. Fucking yeah, it was a nice little vacation for
went to Universal, had a nice time.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's what we gotta talk about. I remember now. The fucking
yeah, what's up?
I gotta talk about my shirt concept.
Your shirt concept?
Do you remember?
I don't remember. You gotta. Yeah.
So we
wow me with this. Yeah.
We what is it? The first day we started there, we got to the park early just for funsies. They opened up the Revenge of the Mummy ride, which is like the best ride.
Yeah.
At Universal. We tried to get on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah, and they refurbished it, and I think they like fucked up the seats.
Yeah, I think they made the seats smaller.
A little bit tighter because
but now I can't go on there anymore, which
Yeah.
I did like. I swear to God, like 2 months earlier.
Well, right? Like yeah, like and like
Yeah.
fucking it was bullshit.
Now I can't go on any roller coaster ride at Universal.
Yeah, which
I'm
is
too fat.
insane. Yeah,
So
yeah, those thighs are too good.
I know.
Yeah,
And it's not even like I've seen people that are bigger than me in stomach area be able to like suck it in or like move it.
yeah.
But they just got little legs. But I don't have little legs. I have big fucking thonking ass thighs
Got them good legs.
that
you know
make
what I
my
mean?
ass clap. You know what I mean? And a big honking ass, and it just means I can't go on any ride.
Universal Studios is not a bad bitch friendly place.
It
Is
is
what
not.
we found.
Yeah,
But no, yeah. So fuck Universal in that front.
yeah, fuck it. That really sucks, and
Yeah.
it really sucks too because I've been kicked off of like a couple rides now. First, it was the first time ever was the Hagrid's ride, which was notorious for doing that.
Yeah, apparently it was really fucking bad, which is like ridiculous. Like
Yeah,
I don't know. It really does piss me off that it's not inclusive. Like it's really is kind of like
they're really not going towards that way.
Who would have thought a Harry Potter themed thing wouldn't be inclusive?
And I think back then too, I was way skinnier. Like I think I've gained more weight since the Hagrid
even
ride.
then, yeah, because that was probably pre-COVID.
No, that was that? It
That was
might have
pre-COVID
been.
because
Oh
no,
my
we weren't
God.
wearing masks.
Yeah, we weren't.
I was
That
still
was
working there.
pre-COVID.
I was still
No,
fucking
you
working there. Or I just quit.
No, you weren't. You had just quit.
I probably had just quit. We were
Yeah.
trying to make use of the passes I had.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
we went with your friends also, and that was
Like
before
earlier,
I
yeah.
got kicked off. But that was when I got on the Rip Ride Rocket, and they like half put me in, and they were just like, I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
She's fat, so she'll die, I guess.
Which I guess is it's a 180 then, because then like when during the Revenge of the Mummy they had like a fucking flashlight in your face, like fucking.
Well, that's apparently a thing they've always done, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
the seats just got smaller, or maybe not. Maybe I just got fatter.
I will say I definitely felt tighter in the seats,
I don't know.
and I don't know. I feel like I've gone up a few inches in my waist, so maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's us. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just always been. Which I'm actually fine with that because then it means that like I can control it. You know what I mean?
I get that.
It's not just like Universal's like
It's like
we're moving the goalposts of what fun you can have.
Slowly strangling you. Like,
Yeah.
no, you're not allowed to go on this fucking ride.
You have
No.
to have a six
But yeah,
inch
no, I mean,
waist.
it's still kind of shitty though.
No,
like,
yeah.
I still
At
think
least it's
like,
not like impossible to ever ride a roller coaster again. That would
Yeah.
ruin. It's just like a unique like sadness.
oh,
know?
that's what we were supposed to talk about because yeah, we still were able to ride some rides.
Oh my God! Yes.
And we need to talk about
So the ride to cheer me up.
the right afterwards because I was like, well, I know there's one ride you'll be able to ride
Yeah.
because there's no seatbelts, there's no lap bars, there's no restraints,
There's no fun.
there's no fun. It's the hit ride. Everyone loves it. Everyone, if you're Universal stands, Universal heads will know what ride I'm talking about. Fast and Furious Supercharged, baby. Starring Vin Diesel and Ludacris and Lady. And
And this is the first time I've been
Guy.
on this ride. And it's been shit since the beginning.
Yeah.
I've had friends that went on and they were like, don't go on it. And I was like, bet.
I was working there when the ride like soft opened. I think I got in before the fucking
Were you excited
I was
and then disappointed?
I knew it was gonna be bad.
Yeah.
No, because like they backstory for I'm a Universal head myself,
You've
audience.
100% told this exact story on this podcast.
Yeah, so Universal they use the fucking most of the rides at Universal since the day Universal Studios is open has been like taken from the Studio Tram tour at Hollywood. So like
Yeah.
for example, like Earthquake used to be a ride here.
Miss Earthquake.
Yeah, that's actually part of this because like
Yeah.
Earthquake was a part of the studio tour and then they made
Earthquake
it here.
was really good.
Earthquake was good. I like Disaster. I actually
Disaster, yeah.
like
was good.
like the refurbishing of that. I actually kind of love it more afterwards. I think it's aged very well for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Specifically, just like the idea of a scrappy, shitty movie studio just
Yeah.
trying to make a shitty blockbuster. Ironically, with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he was in that fucking
Yeah,
ride.
he wasn't he? Yeah.
And he's still here apparently.
Yeah. They
just
just
as-
reused his assets. That would be so
That would
funny
be
if they
so
did.
fucking funny.
No, they didn't.
But no, yeah, because so they replaced the Earthquake ride
Mm-hmm.
with Fast and Furious, which that was also a fucking studio tour thing. And I remember watching it and everyone hated it. And because of the one thing that everyone talks about when they talk about Fast and Furious, and we're not going to be an exception, I'm going to say it right now, is the Vin Diesel helicopter.
Oh, yeah. That's the best part of the ride.
That's the best part is when a helicopter asset that's half the size of Vin Diesel shows
the
up.
full size of Vin Diesel. So like a helicopter, you see it in the background. It's like this tall. Vin Diesel is also this tall.
And then he has to grab it. And he's just flying.
And he's flying with it to like bring it down and shit.
And he jumps out of his car, and I don't know, no one knows who's driving the car, but it stays on its path because the AI designers didn't give a shit. And it's fucking okay, so we wrote that, and it's interesting because
can I tell you from a can I synopsize the ride?
Yes, yeah.
From the first time rider okay. So you go through you go through a line, you walk in, there's a bunch of fucking cars. It's completely empty because no one is rewriting this ride.
And also
it is mostly empty.
Yeah, and not only that too, they've emptied it out because the only good thing they can use it for is Halloween Horror Nights. Because
so there's an entire completely empty warehouse next to it.
Like that's so clearly like they cleared it out for Halloween Horror Nights because they did. Yeah, they literally, and that was like 2 months ago.
So
and
they just have not filled it.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't block it off with like curtains or like walls or anything. They just leave it open.
They did cover up at the doors when you enter the first pre-show. That was the only area. You can still
fucking see it. That's my point.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can look into it, and it's not like they're at all really trying to hide it, even a little bit. So then they break you up into groups, and they put you into a thing where, it's like one of those open things where everybody has to come in and watch somebody do a little performance, and it's a live person, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that should be utilized more. I mean, that was like the good thing about Jaws Disaster.
Oh yeah,
fucking
was like the person that's like not paid enough to do the thing that they're doing, but they like acting.
And they're like, they're having fun. It's like, hey.
My favorite thing about Jaws is like, oh no, look over there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, look over there. Which it's sad that Jaws is gone too.
Yeah, because that was also just another fucking another thing from the studio tour got replaced with.
Yeah. Like, you go to Disney to be like, when you have kids and everybody's like, wow, it's magic. Everything's beautiful and happy and fun and it's magic. Disney. And then you go to Universal when you're like a fucking shitty tween.
Yeah.
And then the people are like, I don't fucking care. What do you want in your burger? It comes one way, so take it. You fucking dick. $12
Here's
for
an explosion
one thing.
for good measure.
Here's a fucking explosion. Who gives a shit?
Who cares?
I don't know.
We're gonna put Beastie Boys on the soundtrack to this ride.
Yeah.
You choose the music.
Single rider, go ahead.
That's whatever.
That's how it is.
Separate the parties. I don't care.
I don't
you don't need
shit.
to share memories together.
2? Okay. Like that's how it is, man.
Yeah. Fucking awesome. But yeah, okay, so you enter there's the actor.
Yeah.
And I want to say at the beginning of the ride's lifespan, very short lifespan.
Yeah.
Fucking they took it seriously.
Like, oh no, we gotta do stuff.
Yeah, oh shit. Fucking it's Ludacris's character. Hey.
I forgot the plot. I think it was just that we were like showing up to like look at something, like the writers were.
Yeah.
But then we were a part of the family. We're coming in to join the family.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be like we're going to a party or something.
Family was used a lot.
Yeah, family was used a lot, and by the actors because they hated saying the word family, so they just drowned it.
Was like, we're your family now. We're family. It's all about family.
And it's really good that the actors don't have to give a shit anymore because they're just like, why are you saying family so much?
Yeah, it's like what?
Pre-recorded Ludacris. Yeah.
The live actors and then the pre-recorded actors are like so serious, and then the live actors are like, what are you talking about?
The live actors on his phone just like.
He made a really good joke. It was just like at some point Ludacris was on screen and I was like, blah, 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 and he goes, oh man, this is Ludacris. And we were all like, that's because he's on the screen.
And then I clapped.
Woo! It was good. It was nice.
Keeping the home runs universal. Yeah.
Keeping the home runs universe.
But that was
And then we go through another one of those.
There's another one, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with everything so far.
Which was with the lady who was really funny. I liked her.
Yeah, she was really deadpan, which I was like.
Like they'd be like, okay, we're gonna go over here, and she goes, I think that was She said that she got the job on Craigslist or something.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right.
$15 an hour. It was really funny.
Yeah.
And then we have to go into like the party buses.
Yeah, we
whatever they're called.
Oh, and by this point, I think every major character has been introduced except for like one. But like they introduced
The Rock.
The Rock and Vin Diesel, but it's clearly not them because there's no video; it's an audio. So they got an impersonator.
There's a video of The Rock and
no, on the ride. I'm talking about in the pre-show.
No, yeah,
in the pre-show, there's no video of the Rock.
Yeah, there is. There's a video of The Rock.
Okay, so I'm talking about in the pre-show.
Yes.
In that room with
the lady.
Yeah, the lady.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Ludacris and the girl, whatever her name is.
No, that was with the guy.
No, that's in both rooms.
Well, okay, yeah, and it's also in both the rooms, but there was also The Rock.
Yeah, no, The Rock shows up as a photo. They pan in a photo of The Rock.
Maybe I didn't pay attention because I was like, this is all stupid.
I'm a Fast and Furious Supercharged expert here.
You know what? I don't agree. I thought it was a video of The Rock.
No, I think it's a photo that pans in. They do it with Vin Diesel too in that show because they only got those two to record stuff for this ride.
Oh yeah.
So then they just pan in a photo of him.
Okay,
with
I believe that. Okay,
with a waveform, and it's clearly not them. It's voice doubles. I mean,
honestly, it tricked my dumb brain. It's just like, you know what? Yeah, that's The Rock right there.
Yeah,
that's Vin Diesel.
He might as well be moving. I get it.
Who gives a shit?
No one cares. Yeah.
No one cares. You get on the ride.
Who cares
to have
the
fun
ride? It's
on
awesome,
the ride,
right? And then you go on these party buses, and then The Rock shows up as like a military guy.
Yeah,
because I think he's like in the FBI, but he's dressed up to go to war.
I don't know.
Who gives
Nobody
a shit?
knows. I haven't seen one single Fast and Furious ride.
I think so this was fun for me because it was your first time, and I've been on this ride before.
Yeah.
So then I'm just staring at you the whole time.
Literally. So we get into the fucking car. Before we do, there's some teens that are like, they really put their all into this ride, and we were both like, no, they did not.
They even said like, oh, I think there's people driving the buses, and then a bus came by, and it was so like clearly obviously a
mannequin with like a drawn on face, like it's so
like
stupid, like a little smiley.
Yeah, and then they put a shitty wig that's coming off, like it's so obviously not in the right space. And then like I think they had an older brother that's like, shit's fake.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah. So anyway, we get on the bus,
and then Rock shows up and tells us to turn off our cell phones.
Yeah, they say turn off your fucking cell phone
every 3 minutes, like every 20 sequends. They tell you to do it
way too many times.
It's very vital to the plot. It's super vital to the plot.
But they don't really make it. It's not like usually in rides like this, the plot is like, boy, I hope that doesn't happen to us. Like, it's like really obvious what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so.
This one had like no real framing. It was just like, remember to turn off your cell phones. Remember to turn off your cell phones. Remember to turn they disguised it like it was like a fucking you need to, or else the ride is gonna break. Like,
So the point. In the lore, in the Fast and Furious lore, and the Supercharged lore. Apparently, like one of the passengers is supposed to be like FBI.
Well, okay, we're getting there though.
Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, they don't mention it before this. Yeah, they don't mention it before. They just say
everyone needs to fucking turn off your cell phones. I swear to God.
Yeah. Okay. So you're right. So
then we turn the fucking corner.
We turn a corner. Yeah.
And I see the worst holograms I've ever seen in my entire life.
Worse than the disaster holograms when Christopher Walken.
Which were pretty bad.
Those were pretty bad, but they were fun.
They were cutesy. They were fun. It was like, oh, it's Christopher Walken.
Oh, it's Christopher Walken. Oh, he picked up the fake one, and then they showed the real truck coming out, and then it burst into flames. This one is like they just put the hologram on the moving thing because there is real props technically, but. I'm gonna say terrible. Real, with like
it's
20
worse.
asterisks.
And like, I mean, hologram is like an advanced word. You know what I mean? Like somebody's like, oh yeah, the worst hologram you've ever seen. Can't be that bad. You go see it. Get on a plane. Go to Orlando.
Yeah, go to Orlando. Pay $139.
Go in. Go to the Fast and Furious ride. See for your goddamn self, and you're gonna come out of there saying that looks like shit. I know for a fact, and it's not because. It's bad hologram technology. It's because
No,
the design
there's-
is bad.
There's technology now that like you could get away with like because like it's
I'm
called
sure
a
that technology is good.
yeah. It's I think
It's
it's
just whatever they did
what's it called? It's called like
doesn't look good.
yeah. It's called a Pepper's Ghost is like the effect where like you.
I'm not gonna know, Josh.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm a nerd, so I have to
I
say that.
know,
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
but like basically you project something on a glass frame, and then it shows up as like a full facing thing.
Oh yeah,
Like it's used in the fucking what's it called, Haunted Mansion,
yeah,
where it's the ghost going around.
Yeah,
That's
but-
that same.
right. But
yeah,
those are
yeah,
good.
Yeah, but no, like it's very clearly like green screened, and then they didn't chroma key it properly, and
Especially
the lighting's
since
not
it's like
right.
right after a turn, and if you're on, I was at the end, so I could see the
Yeah.
side of the holograms right before I got in.
And not only that too, but like the lighting is so low and the holograms are so fucking bright,
And it's
like the
immediately,
contrast
like,
is
packed
horrible.
with people.
Yeah, and it's packed with
And
a
they're
bunch
like
of people.
getting
They're all
cut
like,
off by the ends.
yeah, it's bad.
It's not good. It's bad.
God.
And so that was my first like, oh my God, this is terrible. So then, you know, they get whatever, they do the thing where it's like somebody's getting tracked by the villain. He's gonna shoot at you, and then we keep going, and then
We enter a tube.
and for the next 30 seconds,
Give the ride a little bit of credit. A minute and like 20 seconds.
all right, a minute and 20 seconds. It was like traveling on a dune buggy through Afghanistan over mines. That was how uncomfortable it was. It was like constantly being
Yeah,
like
they
somebody's screaming at you on all three sides, like, oh no, it's a bunch of stuff is happening. And then like the entire ride is like, and like for like 5 million.
Oh, and like because you're so close to the like fucking steam effects, you just hear
yeah, and it's like
Sorry.
steaming, and I have like glasses on, so it was basically like making it so I couldn't see. My ears are blasting, and also like I'm having the most uncomfortable ride of my life. And I was just like, this is not fun. This is not fun at all. It's not scary. It's not thrilling. It's just
It's not even
bad.
entertaining. Yeah, like it's not
Yeah, the only entertaining part was seeing Vin Diesel fly away on a helicopter.
helicopter. Yeah,
It was just
That's
like,
the
oh, well,
one
that's
memorable
good.
moment.
And then back to terror and
And back to
awfulness.
terror. Yeah,
Not even terror. I would rather be terrorized. I knew I was okay. Like, my safety wasn't put in jeopardy. That's fun. I want that. But no, it was just like, oh no, you're going to be really uncomfortable for a minute and a half. And then it ended.
yeah.
And I was like, well, that wasn't even long enough to have fun at all.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun watching other people go on this ride and just seeing the happiness wipe away from their face. Really, really like
It's a soul crusher.
it's a soul crusher. It really is like I don't it really does kind of suck because like this ride, Universal really had a shit fucking era, and this
Yeah.
ride's a part of it because I
Yes.
know around when I was
King
working at
Kong.
Universal, King Kong's like it's not great.
I've heard that people don't like it yet.
It's whatever.
I haven't been on it yet, but
Yeah,
I'll update
it's-
you when I do.
I'll give it a barely passing
Yeah.
because it's the same ride system as Fast and Furious, but there's at least like a story and you can kind of tell
Mhm.
where it's going.
Yeah.
But also it's 3D, so fuck that. But like
Oh.
even like the what is it? Like the Jimmy Fallon ride came out around this time too.
That shit sucks
and that's
ass too.
fucking like
That's very similar, and where it's like we're going through New York,
but like it's a motion simulator, but everyone moves at the
same time,
it's weird, yeah. Like
and it's an audience, so the audience is going through New York, and it just doesn't make any sense.
like yeah, and like
It's not good.
it's not yeah.
The only good thing Jimmy Fallon, the ride is for, is the the corridors for Halloween Horror
Yeah,
Nights.
where you just walk around and you just see
They'll-
Jimmy Fallon's fucking face.
Yeah, they'll bring you
As
through
you're-
the corridors, and you'll get like some nice AC on a hot
That's the only good
November,
thing. Yeah, because like
September, October day.
yeah, because like the Jimmy
in
Fallon
Orlando.
ride. Yeah, the only reason why I'll go on that is if I don't want to be in the heat.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's literally it.
Because you're 45 minutes you're
Yeah.
gonna be inside that building.
Yeah.
5 minutes is the ride. 30 minutes is watching #Panda and Ragtime Boys. Just I'm purposely saying their names wrong for comedic effect, you guys. That's to unveil the curtain a little bit, but
Nice, yeah.
yeah, and then you can play Flappy Bird on like these weird table tablets.
You can.
Like,
I
but
would
like,
go
but
there
it's
and
themed
play
to Jimmy
Flappy
Fallon, so it's Fallon Bird.
Well, damn.
Yeah,
I'd rather code my own Flappy Bird than...
yeah. APWSTR Bird coming soon to your...
I'll do it.
Do it.
I'll
right
do it.
now,
I'll fucking do it. Why not? That'll be my first video game. Fucking...
But yeah,
man.
no, so yeah, fucking... God.
So yeah, that was... I had no expectations for that ride. It did not meet my expectations.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so fucking crazy.
Other than that, though, decent vacation. Decent.
Yeah, I mean, well, and you know what it felt like if I got rejected from the Mummy ride for being too fat, and I was like, oh, great, this is a ride I can go on. I was like, this is what you give the fat people? We're just not allowed to have fun. We're only allowed to be uncomfortable, I guess.
You're only allowed
Thanks,
to go
Universal.
on the ludicrous ride. That's it.
Jesus Christ.
If you're lucky, you might be able to go on Spider-Man and Transformers, but other than that, Fast and Furious, that's it. That's all you get.
The Spider-Man was good.
Spider-Man was good,
Spider-Man
yeah.
and Transformers are good rides.
Yeah. We saw the Bourne show, and that
was
caused
really
us to
good.
make a new podcast.
Yeah, so we have a new podcast now.
It's recorded. I got to edit it fully, but...
Josh wanted to go see the Bourne Stuntacular, and I was like, I don't even fucking know. I thought it was a ride. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know it was you said it was a show, but like at Universal, that can mean fucking anything. And so I was just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I did tell you that Fast and Furious was a ride. Didn't really mean it was a ride.
Yeah, it's not a fucking ride. It's 30 seconds of uncomfortable bullshit while The Rock screams in your ear.
Yeah.
And like blasts steam in your face.
Fucking awesome.
It's awful. It's terrible. Who thought of this fucking ride? It sucks so much ass.
Vin Diesel himself, he was like, people love, they love steam.
Have you seen Vin Diesel singing Rihanna?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where they got the idea of the ride from. They wanted you to really
He's so
feel
emotional. He's a very deeply emotional man.
He is, yeah. Damn shame he's only gonna be remembered to the Fast and Furious ride, though.
Oh, have you seen him hitting on that like
That
Brazilian journalist?
Yeah, that was part of the what is it? The Drew Gooden video that also talks about
he won't
the
leave
Fast
her alone.
and Furious ride. Yeah,
Fucking crazy.
will not.
Anyway, so we will go to see the Bourne Stuntacular, which was really cool. It had a lot of practical effects, and the stunts were really awesome.
Yeah,
actually.
it's a nice stunt show. Yeah, like
I did not know that the plot of the Bourne movies was so batshit crazy stupid that I was like enticed into watching it. Because I love shitty shit. We're reading this wolf story
on
right
the inside,
now.
Yeah,
I love it. I love bad movies.
You love that Tom Clancy fucking
bad stories. I love that shit. So I was like, damn, why have I not ever watched the Bourne movies? And it's because I realized I fucking hate Matt Damon. And I don't know why. I don't like his face. I don't like his attitude. I don't like his vibe. I don't understand why he's famous. So I was like, why don't I understand why he's famous? I'm so adverse to Matt Damon movies. I was like, you know what? I haven't tried them. Let's give him a shot. So now we do a small podcast where we watch every single Matt Damon movie. And I dog on him.
Yeah.
Until he proves himself to me.
Yeah. That's going to be going up on Patreon within the next few weeks once we have a couple episodes.
If you're interested in that, go to our Patreon and we'll have a lot of episodes of that for you.
Yeah, it's a slow roll process. We're going to be getting it.
For the first one, we watched Mystic Pizza and
School Ties.
School Ties.
Now that was a fun one to talk about.
Because there was also Brendan Fraser, who I love.
Yeah, so you got a little bit of a nice little chunk of...
Yeah, it was a nice little treat, you know? Mystic Pizza was really boring.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
So don't go to our Patreon. We just spoiled it.
Yeah. Well, it's not spoiling.
But yeah, because we don't know how Matt Damon is in those movies.
Yeah, we didn't tell you.
But yeah, no. So we saw that. What fucking... It was a good vacation.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Yeah.
Especially because of the Fast...
No, it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot to drink. Had a lot of good food.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Walked around. Had a nice time. We went on the Bilge Rat barge together with like a family, and that was really fun.
Oh yeah, and I was fully dressed. No bathing suit.
Okay, you're saying this like you didn't willfully get on that ride and have a great time.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I just want you guys to understand I did not prepare for it. I think that's a very different...
Well, we could have.
We could have.
We almost did, and then you were like, "Nah, I'm just gonna go on it."
Yeah, you wanna know why? Because fucking
You forfeited
because bathing
preparing.
suits are $60 at Universal Studios.
Not if we actually prepared for it. You know
I don't
what I
have
mean?
a bathing suit. I don't think. Probably
Walmart fucking has one. You know what I mean?
But I wanted to get to Universal. I wanted to speed down the turnpike. I wanted to put the sports mode on my car and then drive real quick, and because I was ready for the Fast and Furious ride.
Oh man.
But yeah, so that's why we were off last week.
Yeah, we were doing that shit.
And while we were off last week, a certain yearly tradition.
A certain yearly tradition happened.
Yearly tradition that we have critiqued
Many years.
and we've done many years
Yes.
that I can only partially partake in.
Oh yeah, because you
I
fucking
don't have a
left,
certain,
bitch.
yeah.
You fucking left Spotify,
fucking
motherfucker.
wrapped, and I left Spotify this year.
Because of
in
why?
March.
Because of keeping Joe Rogan or something?
It might have been that. It might have been, honestly, I think it was because Tidal pays artists more.
You know, I get
That's
it.
what it was, because I remember they paid out like at least a penny a stream.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that makes more sense. If I'm going to pay the same amount of money anyway,
Yeah.
fuck it. So I did that. I switched over in March. So I technically have a Wrapped, but it is not reflective
Yeah, it's not reflective
of
of
any
the
of my
year.
music taste for the year. So, but yeah, but I still have the podcast Wrapped. I've been keeping it away from Sarah.
Yeah, because apparently it's batshit crazy or
It is
something.
fucking insane. And
So
yeah.
you're gonna get my real reaction to hearing our Spotify rap.
Yeah, and I've literally for okay, I don't know if I'm the only person that doesn't like this, whether you be a podcaster or a regular user of Spotify. Why does it feel like it takes so goddamn long to go between fucking things?
No,
Like
I feel that. Me too.
I feel like this year was especially like heinous.
Yeah,
of
it
like,
really was like,
hey, here's 10 seconds of motion graphics. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I bet whoever worked on this fucking cool shit, but like, come on. This isn't really good user interface shit, guys.
that's funny that you think that. I wonder if they got feedback that it went too fast because people's reading levels are dropping. You know what I mean?
My fucking brain goes fast, dude. I need to fucking...
Where's the ADHD button?
Where's the ADHD button where I can just fucking scroll real quick? I play
Yeah.
goddamn cookie clicker. I fucking
do.
know how to scroll. So I literally copied and pasted our stats into an email and sent it to
It's
myself.
the most adult thing you've ever said to me.
I'm getting old, man.
yeah.
23 years old and I'm fucking 40 on the inside.
Feel that. I use Outlook for work now.
Yeah.
I got one of them jobs, you know what I mean? Fuck. Yeah.
But yeah, so I've sent our stats to us.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go through the order of how it is on
Okay.
the thing. So it's still in order. The only thing I got rid of were the interactive elements. Like that's
Yeah, who
like,
gives a shit?
what's your most popular episode? How many people do you think follow your podcast? You fucking idiot. Like,
Yeah, I know how many people follow us.
don't go to the other tab where you can look this information up
Yeah, shit.
and cheat. Yeah. So, okay. So
Okay.
basically this year on Spotify, apparently,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess throughout the thing, we've made 5,070 minutes worth of content over like 37 episodes. More than 99% of other creators in the comedy category.
You guys are getting shorter podcasts from now on.
No, you're not.
We're outdoing
No, you're not.
ourselves.
We've literally,
What?
that was the first stat when we went on Anchor. That was the first thing it told me.
We're fucking idiots.
We're 99%. And
That's so funny.
it's going to get worse.
Oh, good.
And I'm going to state this for the record. We're going to have pretty high percentages of shit.
No way.
And we still work regular jobs. So don't ever get into content creation.
40 hours a week, baby.
Let's fucking go. So
Yeah.
our number one episode this year was apparently Love is Blind, Funeral Parties, and Fights. And it had 292% more streams than the average episode.
Okay. Interesting.
We have been listened to in 61 countries.
That's a lot of countries.
First is US, second Canada, third UK, fourth Australia, fifth Finland.
Finland.
Finland, congrats Finland.
Thanks,
you
Finland.
beat out Sweden. Barely, I think, because I think Sweden's catching up. So fucking
Honestly,
get
fuck
to
them
listening.
Swedes, though. You know what I mean?
Damn, dude.
Yeah, come out hard.
Apparently, the week of July 17th to the 23rd, we had 135% more listeners compared to the average week.
Okay.
Did not look into why. I
Yeah.
should have. That was probably the Love is
something
Blind.
with TikTok and Love is Blind. Something
That was
about
probably what it was. Yeah. So we are the top 15% for most shared podcasts globally.
What?
46% direct link, 31% text, 10% other, 7% Instagram, and 6% Facebook. And I want to talk about what crazy
Facebook.
Listen, I know we say to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to figure out how you guys are sharing this.
We need a Facebook page. Yeah, shit.
I think that's. I want to say that's probably like Facebook Messenger. I'm assuming.
Still though.
I guess. Yeah. I guess we got to work on our Facebook page.
Damn. Okay. I didn't
keep our
know.
Instagram
No, y'all
going.
were using. Yeah, we have an Instagram.
And I'm assuming direct link probably is just from ourselves, just putting it in the link tree. I'm assuming. Text makes no. Who's texting this out to people? That's
That
what
makes
I'm.
sense.
That's crazy.
That I would know people that are like, listen to this podcast episode.
That's cool. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
all.
Jesus, you guys are crazy.
Yeah, so podcast listeners' personality apparently is the adventurer. Quote, your listeners venture out into the unknown searching for fresher podcasts and gems yet to be found.
Oh, that's nice.
We're a fresh gem.
Oh, I wonder, are we bringing people into podcasting? Like, are we people's first podcast?
That's possible. I mean, I know there's been a lot of people, not a lot, I mean like 3 people that have said like, you know,
I
like,
don't listen to podcasts,
but I listen to this one.
yours.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder.
Or like we're the first ones, which is kind of crazy.
Well, I know sometimes the more like structured ones, it's hard to get in. Like, I remember when everybody was getting into Serial.
Oh, yeah.
I could not get into it because I couldn't deal with the like, today on Serial, this is what happens when you go to the barber shop. Like, I couldn't deal with it. I was just like, get to the fucking point, lady. Who murdered whatever, you know? Jesus Christ. Yeah.
So
And I just never
that.
got
So I think,
into it.
maybe we have a bit of an advantage of just being ADHD pilled. Like,
Yeah, just being real
just doing whatever the
casual.
fuck we want and having like only half of it have even a remotely kind of structure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or at least there's like a bare bones of like what we do.
Minimal. I think before we had this structure, I think we were really hurting ourselves. But I think like
Yeah, we still have a structure in the sense of like
just
we have a plan.
enough structure to go off of, and then we have it as down to earth as possible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be in the improv category is what I think we're saying because
No, I'm good. I don't want to, rub elbows. You know what I
rub
mean?
elbows, yeah.
I'm good.
So we had 2 video episodes and they're in the top 5% most viewed. Don't know why. I guess because I guess no one else makes video podcasts on Spotify. Which I honestly, I don't.
Wait, that's all of Spotify?
I think so, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Because, we posted 2 video episodes.
Not just like of our own episodes?
Yeah, top 5% most viewed, I think, of all Spotify. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Damn.
Yeah. But I don't think that many people use the Spotify video. I know some people do.
Always Sunny does.
Yeah.
Like every episode.
Oh, well, never mind then. Shit.
That's crazy.
Damn, we're close. We're rubbing elbows with Always Sunny. So, listeners scored the pod a 4.8.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Rated 5. Why is there a decimal in there?
No, I appreciate it. It's at least higher than our Apple.
That is higher than Apple by like a couple percentage points.
Yeah.
You guys did it. Thank you.
0.2, yeah.
Spotify is the only platform we'll care about.
Yeah.
That's suck it, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, right.
Still rate us 5 stars there. It's fine.
Please.
But okay, this is the insane thing. So they at the end of the year they tell you about your gains. So we had an increase in hours listened of over 999%. We've had an increase of over 999% streams. We've had a 618% increase in followers and a 476% increase in listeners. The number of streams and hours listened to is so high percentage wise that we broke the fucking thing. Yeah. Which is ironic because I think last year we also had similarly, I think 999% increase in hours and streams as well and followers. So, yeah. So
well,
we're 2 for 2.
2 for 2, baby.
We're 2 for 2 on breaking Spotify's algorithm.
Oh, babies.
So, okay.
Oh,
and
my beautiful babies.
I'm going to state this for the record. I think we have about 4,600 followers on Spotify.
Which is still like crazy.
That
I
is
don't think
crazy.
I ever
that is crazy.
That many people would listen to us.
I'm saying that now because we are in the top 10 podcasts for 3,601 fans We are a top 5 podcast for 2,294 fans. And we are the number 1 podcast for 495 fans.
Damn.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's crazy.
That's gorgeous.
I know a lot of people have sent us that are like number 1 or even being number 2.
Yeah, I don't even care. Like a top 5, baby.
Top 5 is crazy.
That's
like,
awesome.
Someone sent us because a bunch of people put it on their stories and then they tagged us. Fucking someone like had it where like H3 podcasts were their number 1.
Yeah.
And then we were number 2.
Jeez.
Like that's crazy to me.
That's wild.
And then
me.
like fucking, it's just wild. It's thank
really
you guys.
Validating. And you know what? I was listening to So you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I got my Spotify Wrapped, and from podcasts most listened to, I think we were number 5.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't even listen to.
Well, here's okay.
Our own podcast as much, but
yeah,
of course, it makes sense.
But like fucking what is it? I think it's funny because like someone I think when I saw the Spotify Wrapped because like people talked about like because I think people posted how many minutes of the podcast they listened to and like people were listening to like 3,000, 2,000 and we were getting number 1.
That's crazy. Part
of that is I think because we post 3-hour-long episodes
and
I think that's why we're so high up because I mean even in our own genre of like Reddit podcasts most of them don't break the
1
hour and
mark.
a half, even 2 hour mark.
Yeah.
Like we're very consistently breaking 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And Breaking Bad, but like
we are constantly Breaking Bad.
Yeah, so it's crazy. We're basically cheating our way to number 1 by creating.
I don't know. Is it cheating or are we putting in the work? You know, are we cutting our fucking teeth? You know what I mean?
I will say, yeah, we are. I mean, we're putting in the work.
Yeah.
I don't know how much work, but we are putting in work.
Yeah.
I know I don't review the podcast when I'm done editing it because I already spent 4 hours editing it. Like,
right.
I just like, I gotta get this out tomorrow, export it.
I don't know. I would rather do this and just kind of like blah and fucking put a bunch of shit up on the internet rather than like painfully make a very overwrought podcast because like then I'm gonna worry about it for the rest of the week, you know, and see how it performs.
Yeah,
this is just like throw
this
3
is so
hours
casual.
up there.
Yeah, I like the casuality of this being this nice casual like stream of consciousness, you know.
And if I say something wrong, people will at me, you know. What I mean?
That's fine. Yeah,
and we'll go in and we'll fix it.
Exactly. Yeah, like I don't know. Like there is a part of me that wants to at some point make like those high produced, like you know, well researcched YouTube videos.
I mean, it can be something else. It doesn't have to be
it doesn't
this.
have to be fucking this.
Yeah,
you know?
Jesus.
I like this as like it's how it is right now. We just kind of do shit
for sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I like I guess retrospective of the year. Even though we're not done with the year, we still have at least 1 or 2 more podcasts to make before.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice to get it over with?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I guess retrospective, thinking about like how much we've grown, especially since like I think it's been a year. We've gone from like 100 followers on September 1st, I think, last year on TikTok, and now we're like at 117,000. You know? Yeah. Like it's crazy. Like it's fucking like.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Like that growth and support to have. Like it's terrifying, humbling. It's fucking.
Yeah, I can't think about it too long.
Yeah, because then like we were talking about it with the family because like this is our family week and like the people visiting.
Every year recently we go to Christmas and then everyone's like, "How's the podcast?" And then we'll say like, "Yeah, we got some followers or whatever," and somebody will say the number. And somebody will go, excuse me?
And and last year when it was 4,000, they had the same response.
Because it was insane. Like, I didn't think that we would have 4,000. And then, you know, because to somebody who isn't used to those numbers, they'll be like 4,000 individual people.
Yeah, and then now it's 100,000 individual people, and then 4,000 and 3,000 on YouTube and Spotify and shit. Like fucking.
And then next year, who knows?
Who knows how much?
500K, a million. Who knows?
Bazillion. The entire U.S. population.
Right. Now the number feels like insane. Who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Yeah.
Who gives a shit what happens?
Yeah. So
it's like, always going to be a success, you know?
So I don't know. Yeah, it's really, it's I don't know. It's crazy, I guess, as someone who's been, we've both been working on this for 3+ years, almost 4 coming up in March.
Yeah.
Spending I doing the math, I think it's 5070 is about, I want to say it was like about like, it was over 80 hours of content.
And more, honestly, because you have to edit it down.
Yeah, so I basically spent an entire month this year alone of work hours, like assuming a 40-hour work week. An entire month of my life this year was dedicated to the podcast and some save.
Yeah.
At minimum, because then there's also the TikTok posting, which we didn't have to worry about for a few months, but now that we've gone back to it, I've definitely been more on it.
Yeah.
Working on the Instagram, getting clips going up. We experimented with gaming this year.
Yeah, we did.
And we're getting slowly back into it with live streaming and
which honestly was really fun.
That was a lot of fun doing that last week.
We're probably gonna do that again. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I don't know, it's very much like I don't know. I think this upcoming year, it feels like now that we have a groove, we can start. I guess it comes in waves. I guess, a year ago we experimented jokingly doing Reddit stories.
Yeah.
And we took 2 hours to do 2 Reddit stories. And now we're doing, we've efficiently done it to where we can do 10 stories, including listener stories.
Yeah.
So going into next year, it does feel like we've experimented, we got into a stability, experimented again, stability.
Yeah.
And now I feel like this upcoming year, like now we're entering another experimental phase.
Yeah.
And like, I
think it's going to be less about the content of the podcast and more about the
other projects we do.
Yeah, kind of diversifying ourselves.
The APWSTR brand. No, but like, like it's wild, I guess. It's just it's crazy.
It's I was listening to Dynamic Banter and they were actually talking about it too, because they were talking about how since they started their podcast, Steve Zaragoza and Mike Falzone, who are like, it's weird to say because they're just like 2 internet people, but they're like comedy idols of mine, I guess.
Yeah.
I watched Steve Zaragoza on SourceFed for pretty much the entire time he was on SourceFed for like fucking a decade.
Yeah.
And also Mike Falzone from SourceFed even though he did other stuff before that. Fucking they were talking about how they're kind of going through a similar thing where everybody's posting how Dynamic Banter is in their top 5. And they recently got into the Jim Henson house because Jim Henson's granddaughter is fans of Dynamic Banter and was like, hey, do you want to come meet my grandmother? By the way, she was Jim Henson's wife.
Wow.
And they're both like crazy Jim Henson fans and love the Muppets. So they were like, yeah. And they went. Yeah, and they were like, holy shit, this podcast got me into the fucking Jim Henson's fucking house, dude.
Yeah, right. And like, I don't know, it's crazy to me because also like we've
had so many opportunities.
Yeah,
that I never would have thought would have ever happened.
I don't know. I don't want to dox like every single person that has followed the podcast, but like
made a bunch of new friends, a bunch of people that really fucking love our shit, and it's just been very nice.
Yeah, right. And like fucking, I don't know, like and I think I've definitely talked about this before, but when you find like other successful creators, like I looked into it within the past like 3 months, like just out of curiosity, like. Oh, who follows us, right?
Yeah.
And it's hard to tell, like, on TikTok.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember, like, starting last year, there's an artist that you knew about that followed us that you remember, like, actually following for a little bit.
Yeah.
I looked into their work, and, like, they do, like, wood, like, laser shit, and I'm like, oh, that's cool shit, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, recently there's, like, a musician that follows us that you knew about and I didn't know about, and then I started listening to her music, and, like, I like one of her songs and it's on my like title list now.
Yeah.
And then like, just like, I don't know. And that's another like validating, like it's validating to have the audience and it's validating to have other creatives and creators.
But it's been really fucking awesome and it's validating is my point.
Yeah, it is very validating. Yeah.
You just kind of, for us, we've been doing this so long now that we just do it.
Yeah.
We're just like, do you want to do the podcast? Let's go do the podcast.
Do the podcast, yeah.
When are we doing the podcast this week? Oh, on this day, this
like
time?
8, yeah. Fuck it. I don't know.
There. It's not very professional. When we had our intern, it was like, oh, shit, we got to pretend to be professional now. Which I apologize
to her.
Carly.
She got wise. She She can see an iceberg a mile away.
Yeah,
we
she
can't.
really could.
she made the right decision.
No, but she's awesome, and I hope she's doing
good.
well.
I hope she gets a decent
She really
amount
helped us out for a long period
she did.
of time.
And I really do appreciate it.
To our growth. So
and like and I don't know, the things we learned from doing that, things we've learned from making I think especially if like doing clips now, like having content go out 3 or 4 days out of the week, and like having to be prepared for every single day, and not just doing everything last minute. You know,
like we really did used to do that.
Yeah, and like don't get me wrong, I will still procrastinate, but like not nearly as much as I used to. Like,
right.
I don't know. It's very much like I don't know. Yeah, it's very validating, and like getting this big fucking spreadsheet weighting statistics, you know, of hey, here's a percentage that we can't even calculate. Like, you know, like I think
that's awesome.
It's crazy. It's fuck Spotify, because we and I'm happy that I hate Spotify because I was able to break their fucking algorithm in one little way.
You don't even have it too. That's how much you're cucking Spotify.
Them up, baby.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Can I go through my Spotify raps?
You can go through your Spotify raps, and I'm going to go through my top artists for every month on Tidal. Yeah, because that's what I use now. I use Tidal because I'm fucking better than everyone.
Wow, okay.
I got the high fidelity plan. Basically allows you to listen to near master quality of all your favorite Phoebe Bridgers albums.
How do I find it?
It should be, I hope it's like on the top.
This year you ventured into the genreverse.
Is that because did Spider-Man No Way Home come out this year? Is that why?
No, it came out maybe No Way Home, yeah.
Is that why? Are they doing
Into the Spider-Verse?
Into the Spider-Verse came out, yeah, but I guess because that was part of the MCU. That's weird. Yeah, why are they using the genreverse?
I don't know.
Did they use that last year?
No.
Spotify historians, let me know.
I explored 38 different genres.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Do you think so?
I think I think that's at least a little bit better than like 10, right? Like
it was rock, indie pop, singer, songwriter, and hip hop were my top 5 genres.
I mean, that's a good spread. I think it's a pretty decent spread.
Pretty normal for me.
I mean, it's still normal-ish, but like it's still like
this one I'm really proud of.
Yeah.
17,629 minutes. I did not listen to music that much. And that is not that much for me. Because last year I was in a band and I basically fell out of love with like music as a whole. For some reason I couldn't listen to music.
Oh yeah.
So straight up for like months I did not listen to Spotify or anything at all because I was just constantly working and going to sleep and doing the podcast and getting up and working.
Yeah.
And if I listened to music I would get sad. And I don't know what that was or what happened, but I just needed like a month-long break from music.
Yeah.
Like months long. And then I came back to it, which was nice.
That's
and
good.
It's been really awesome to like find my love for music again.
Yeah, and like you're playing guitar again, which is nice. Like, yeah, it's good.
So, and also it's more than 69% of other listeners in the United States.
Fucking beat them, dude.
Fucking
yeah. Can we talk about people who have like 100,000 minutes? Nice. I think that's pretty. Oh yeah, nice. First of all, second of all,
thanks.
Yeah, like I think good for them. Honestly,
good for them.
That's like fucking based.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah, I wish I could tell what my minutes are. It does suck not being on Spotify this time of year.
Yeah, fuck you.
But like, I'm willing to bet like I'm definitely in 5 digits at least because I listen to podcasts. When I listen to when I edit the podcast, I listen to music. I have a specific pod editing playlist.
Yeah.
And very self-aggrandizing. I put one of my own songs on the fucking
nice, dude.
My one and only song on it, and I think that's why it's like even remotely on my list for 2022. But I'll get to that later.
Okay, my top song was "Chase Lounge" by Wet Leg.
Not bad, not a bad choice.
Because we went to go see them this year.
We did go see Wet Leg this year. That was really nice.
It was fucking awesome. Go see Wet Leg.
Yeah, go see Wet Leg live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make more music, Wet Leg. If I have a platform, I'm gonna use it properly.
I only played 1,112 songs.
Is that a good? I feel like that's
not that much.
That's not that much.
In my total amount in my liked songs, it's more than 2,000.
I get that. Yeah, I feel like
I don't know.
Yeah, I used to when I was on Spotify. I remember I used to have like 5,000 liked songs. I didn't listen to nearly all of them, but like, but now I'm on Tidal and I've very much like made it less more efficient and less like cut a lot of the fat out.
I get you.
And I think I have like 200, 300 songs now that I listen to.
That's wild.
Yeah.
My top 5 songs, and you need to get ready for this, baby.
Let's go.
Number 1, Chase Lounge.
Chase Lounge.
By Wet Leg.
Well, what's up? What's
number 2 is Motion Sickness by Phoebe Bridgers.
Fuck yeah. All right. That's good.
Number 3 is I Know the End by Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Good. Epic.
Number 4 is Kyoto by Phoebe Bridgers.
Based in Red Pill. Yeah. Yeah. Keep going.
Number 5 is Scott Street by Phoebe Bridgers.
Fucking based. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Keep that in mind, everybody, when we go to mine. I want to state for the record, Sarah and I both went on my birthday to see Phoebe Bridgers live in an amphitheater in St. Augustine. So
this is implying like we haven't been constantly listening to Phoebe Bridgers since the album came out in 2020.
I want to state for the record that you will understand that when we go through my list.
God, that's my playlist. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and yeah, whatever.
540 artists this year, but one rule in my world. This is like the 7th year in a row my top artist is the White Stripes. Somehow they're not even in my top 5, but somehow they're still my top artist. They're doing it.
Baby. They're fucking White Stripes, baby.
I'm in the top 0.5%.
Hell yeah, dude.
So yeah, God bless.
Based in Red Pill.
It's never gonna top the 1 year I was in the top 0.1%.
That is true.
Of the White Stripes.
I will say we did see them live in Atlanta, so I think maybe that month probably
not
did
the
a
White
lot.
Stripes. We saw Jack White live.
But yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't stop listening to Let's Build a Home.
That's not Seven Nation Army.
That's not Seven Nation Army.
That's not Ball and Biscuit.
Name other songs. Go. Okay, my top artists. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The White Stripes.
White Stripes.
Phoebe Bridgers.
All right. Yeah.
No fucking shit, dude.
Not crazy.
Okay, number 3, Jack White. He's a different artist.
Different guy. Completely different guy.
Number 4, Wet Leg. No shit.
Wet Leg. Yeah,
all
makes
the people
sense.
we saw in concert this year.
Crazy.
And number 5, you're never gonna guess.
Yeah.
Bo Burnham. Why? You know what it is?
After, what is it?
All Eyes on Me. I love listening to that
that's
song.
That's good, yeah. For me, it's a comedy, I think. And
yeah, you like that one, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good content. That's what it is.
Content, yeah.
The first 2 songs I love like so much.
I spent 8,198 listening to podcasts minutes.
That's not bad. It's a good amount of time.
Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah.
Do you want to know my top 5?
What are your top 5 shoe joke podcasts? Let's go.
Top 5 shoe jokes starting from... Okay, number 1 is Dynamic Banter.
Makes sense, yeah.
I'm always talking about him. Then number 2 is the Always Sunny podcast, which I found this year is really fucking funny.
True, yeah.
Really interesting and awesome.
I'm willing to bet, too, you probably have that hot number 1 if it included YouTube, because I know you watch it on YouTube a lot.
I do watch it also on YouTube, because they have the,
video, yeah.
Number 3 is Hamish and Andy, which is a... Australian podcast of 2 of the funniest men who have ever existed.
Hamish and Andy, contact us. There is a greater than 1% chance you guys might have, only because I know we have Australian fans.
I fucking love Hamish and Andy. I hope our Australian fans are like, oh my god, Hamish and Andy, what? I hope so, because I fucking love them so much.
Yeah,
I've loved them since the clip of the guy that called in and just knew a lot of shit about apples.
Yeah.
Went viral, which is like years. I've been listening to them for straight up like
fucking
multiple, more than 5 years. So
hell yeah.
And number 4 is The Basement Yard, Santagato Studios.
Yeah, you've shown me a lot of their stuff. Yeah.
They've gone viral on TikTok for having big Nick Miller from New Girl energy.
Yeah. What was the one? The one went viral recently. I know. I think it was because one of the guys mispronounced something. I can't remember.
They do that all the time.
Yeah, it's not the Tupperware one. I know that one was pretty viral. That's a whole different thing. I'm trying to. I remember. I can't remember why they went viral, but I remember liking it.
They're really fucking funny.
They are really funny. Yeah.
The one that got me this year was during summer. It was like, oh baby, it's dog season. It's hot dog season, baby. How do you like your hot dogs? And they just talked about hot dogs for like 45 minutes. It was great. And then number 5 is a podcast will say that.
Yeah. Nepotism.
Get down there. Down to the bottom of my list.
Bottom. Still top 5 though. Fucking hell yeah.
This year's you had layers like an onion, but you listen to music unlike an onion.
They're really reaching over there at Spotify headquarters.
Not enough ideas from interns to steal from.
Yeah. That guy, when you're with my face, when you're too busy buying war bonds and war robots.
So I'm the deep diver. I like to dig deep into. I dig deep on in there.
I'll let the commenters make the joke for me. I don't need
stupid M. Myers-Briggs bullshit that they give you is familiarity, timelessness, variety, and uniqueness. It means jack shit to me.
Means conservative.
I guess so.
Guess you hate libs. Damn
Thanks.
shame.
Oh, that's what they said.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. Nice. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Thing. Yeah.
So as a title listener, I don't have any of that. I do have a playlist with all my top songs, which is good.
Okay.
I do, but the title does things a little bit differently. They every month, part of the draw is like if you get like a high plus some bullshit, like 10% of your like thing goes to your top artist for every month. So like they get an extra $2 or something, like an extra $1 or $2 from your subscription. So they get the 1 cent per stream plus a $2 bonus basically, which I think is kind of cool. It's definitely not
one
a lot.
ear and out the other for sure.
That's fine. No, it's good. So I don't know who my top artist is, but I think if we go month by month,
do you think we're gonna find?
I think we can find out.
Okay. I wonder who it is.
Wonder who it is.
I think I have an inkling on who it is, but
so okay,
we'll see. I could be wrong.
So I started in March. We're starting in March.
Top artist, go.
March, Phoebe Bridgers. April, Phoebe Bridgers. May, The White Stripes. June, Bo Burnham. July, Phoebe Bridgers. August, Phoebe Bridgers. September, Phoebe Bridgers. Probably. October, Phoebe Bridgers. November, Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
This month, Phoebe Bridgers and Carly Rae Jepsen. With 20 and 8 streams respective.
Yeah, I'm thinking your top artist is going to be Phoebe Bridgers.
Probably, yeah. I guess,
I think so, yeah. That's so funny that the White Stripes got
1 month. They got one little month.
But it was your birthday month when you went to go see Phoebe Bridgers.
Because that was the month after
we went to go see
after I got fucking scammed in Atlanta. And I needed some White Stripes. Okay. Do you want to know how close it was, though? Do you want to know how close it was?
How close, yeah.
White Stripes, 128 streams. Phoebe Bridgers, 102 streams. It was only,
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. For June, when it was Bo Burnham had 87 streams and Phoebe Bridgers had 55 streams. She was still number 2 both months.
That's a lot of Bo Burnham, though.
July, I had 262 streams of Phoebe Bridgers. August, I had 256 streams of Phoebe Bridgers. September, I had 96 streams. I wasn't listening to music.
What the fuck? Yeah.
9/11.
Yeah,
175. Real quick, 175 streams of Phoebe Bridgers in October and 114 of Cake. So you guys...
Yeah, you got really into Cake.
Yeah, 159 streams in November, 48 Soccer Mommy in November.
Soccer Mommy's good.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
Damn, dude. Well...
And my top songs...
What are they? Are they the exact same top songs
5.
as me?
Well, they might be in a different order. I think they're in a different order.
Yeah.
I think there's a different...
Just do your top 5 because I did my top 5.
Yeah, no, I got you. Don't worry. If it'll let me fucking pull it up. So, number 1 is Punisher by Phoebe Bridgers.
You do really love Punisher.
I do love Punisher. That's such a good song.
I think it's good, but it weirds me out in the middle.
Fucking love it, dude.
Yeah. Actually, no, Punisher's good. It's a garden song that weirds me out a little bit.
Oh, I get that. Yeah. All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
2 is Scott Street by Phoebe Bridgers.
Scott Street was really good.
3 is Paper Planes from MIA. Not even a top artist.
Yeah,
the new anti-vaxxer. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Fucking Smoke Signals by Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
And I Cut Like a Buffalo by The Dead Weather.
Just because Jack White played it at his concert.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
It's a good song. And that's one of the songs I put on my podcast editing playlist too.
That's a good song.
That is a good song, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my wait, hold on. What does title call it? They don't call it it's not Spotify Wrapped, it can't be.
Yeah, it can't be Wrapped.
It's called My 2022 Rewind. Hashtag My 2022 Rewind.
My YouTube Rewind.
Yeah. Oh shit, they're gonna get sued by YouTube. Thank God I'm not a lawyer. Better Call Saul. I don't know. I don't know
I don't know either.
But yeah, that's our Wrapped. and rewind
Damn.
time. Why doesn't YouTube do that? Why doesn't
Rewind?
YouTube do like a... No, they do a rewind, but like, why don't they do like your
Like
top...
a wrapped?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
They
a
didn't-
fucking just like,
do
hey,
they have
here's...
any interns to exploit?
Probably. They already
Maybe.
exploit every creator.
Yeah, that's their interns. That's what they
Yeah.
do for rewind. They exploit their creators.
Make an algorithm where you can show everyone their top YouTube creators. I don't know. Can't be that difficult.
How long have we been recording?
About an hour.
Do you want to only do one wolf story?
No, fucking. I want to do 2. Let's do 2.
Okay.
I don't care if it's 10 o'clock right now.
I do
I
because
don't
I have
care
to
if
get
I
up
don't
at
care if we
7
gotta be up
p-
at 7 and I gotta edit this at 7:30. I
Oh
don't.
my God. And you're not going to either. You're going to sleep in.
I'm gonna force myself to wake up. if I
Yeah, you
need
said
to.
that yesterday, bitch.
Yeah, and I can lie some days and I can be right others. That's fine. That's
Okay, chapter 20, dude.
refresh us. Where are we in this wolf story? I've been out for a week. Everyone, it's all been a week for us. What happened last time?
So last time it was the same thing twice.
Yeah,
Remember?
it was
Kara and Ryder making up, basically.
Yeah, and they were at the tree bench, right?
Yeah.
And then she had a drawing of tulips.
Yeah, but she didn't like that he only wanted to be friends.
Yeah, because she didn't fucking communicate.
Yeah, her feelings.
Yeah,
Which is really
pretty
cool
epic.
and awesome.
Pretty good.
Chapter 20.
Isn't the lifeblood of this podcast?
Ryder's POV.
I don't care about Ryder's POV, man. Just show us Kara's at this point. Who cares?
Why do we have so much homework? Connor asks.
That's real? Wait, no.
Groaning and sitting up from where he was lying on his stomach reading a textbook. Because we're in high school, there's always more work to be done.
Oh, shit. So this is the week where the writer had a bunch of homework and decided, I'm going to pull from experience.
Claudia says.
Wow, this is stupid. I love it. This is awesome.
Too much if I do say so myself, Elliot adds in. We all nod in agreement, except for Kara, who still has her nose buried in her work.
This is such fucking whiplash from whatever we were
Well, her parents are dying.
her parents are dying.
They should be dead at this point.
They've made up. They've, they had a really touching, tender moment. It's like in Click, it's just
No.
give me Click vibes where it's like,
This is a completely different thing.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
it's
This is its
the
own
story,
monster.
To quote
How
Big Joel,
dare you try to lessen this by comparing
the quote
it?
by Big Joel is the setup is, oh, I have a tender moment, and then the punchline is, mwah. Go watch the hour-long Click video. Do it, pussy.
And Jesus up there.
Christ. But yeah, okay,
You
all right.
and me and Click. And Jesus up there. Okay, too much if I do say so myself, Elliot adds in. We all nod in agreement, except for Kara, who still has her nose buried in her work.
Fucking nerd.
The rest of us get back to work and are working for a while until Kara's phone starts ringing. She answers it and the conversation is brief. She hangs up, then closes her books and stands up.
Yo, the parents better be dead.
Where are you going? I ask her. Doc wants me, and I finished my homework, so I'm going there now. I'll be back soon, she says, smiling and heading out the door. What?
Wait, the doctor, right? That's what. So the vet is telling you to go to the fucking.
Yeah.
Why? And she's smiling.
Yeah.
Does she want her parents dead? Wow, the parents want her to get away from her, and she wants the parents dead. This is a good dynamic. I like this.
I love it. We continue working until I finish my homework. I'm going to go and find Kara, I say, standing up. I head towards the hospital wing, but stop in view of the door when I see Kara outside talking to the doctor. Kara goes pale and looks like she's going to fall over.
Why is this coming from Ryder's perspective?
This is so ass. But she's not trying to stay up. She's just continuously shaking her head. I sprint over and catch her just before she falls. I hold her tightly against myself and feel my shirt becoming wet. I look down and see Kara's crying into my shirt. I wrap my arms more securely around her so I'm holding all her weight. She grips onto my shirt and continues crying into it. It doesn't take much to guess why she's crying. No shit.
I wonder why
What
she's
the fuck
crying.
is going on?
She must really hate homework like the rest of us.
There's so much homework. This started out with, why do we got so much homework?
And now it's my parents are dead.
Yeah. I decide to carry her back to her room so she can have some privacy. I slip my arm under her knees and my other arm under her lower back. Ooh, baby. She buries her face into my shoulder.
Using this bitch's dead parents to cop a feel.
Now it's time to make your move, baby.
Yeah.
As I start walking to her room. As I walk in the door, the others look up and quickly stand up when they see me carrying Kara. I shake my head lightly and they all take the hint and pack up their books and leave. I carry Kara over to her bed and lay her down on it and pull up the blankets. I kneel down beside her and hold her hand. I'm sorry, Kara. I'm so sorry, I say quietly. They're gone, she says in a rough voice with tears streaming down her cheeks.
I have a lot to say about this chapter, but I'll save it to the end. I have a lot to say.
I know, I'm sorry, I say. Don't be sorry, she says, shaking her head.
What? What? What?
No, it's just...
Shut the fuck up, bro. I don't know.
This is my parents.
This
Okay.
is my parents.
Who gives a shit? It's just both of them at
Going
the same
from
time.
crying to being
I'm a
like-
teenager. It's not that big a deal.
You know, I don't know how much I believe in this, but there are still 5 steps you gotta go through. You can't just go from depression
So
to...
this is the point where it's taking you out of reality? No? They're werewolves.
No,
Do I need to
no.
remind you that they're werewolves, Josh?
No, the thing that took me out of reality was when he said, why is there so much homework?
Because we are in high school.
Yeah, it was when they said we are instead of we're.
Because they're werewolves.
Now they're gone wolves, if you know what I mean.
Shit. There's silence before I break it. You should get some sleep, I say. I can't. I have to...
You deal with this shit. I don't want to fucking be here.
I can't. I have to go and make funeral arrangements and my coronation ceremony.
You can wait a few days. I assume.
Probably not few days.
You can wait 30 minutes.
They're stinking up the place. You know what I mean?
They haven't put they haven't put them in the doggy bags yet. Yeah.
Yo, straight up, when my dad died, dude, and I had to fucking sign a thing to get him cremated and shit.
Yeah.
The guy giving me the form was like, "You need to sign this. He's starting to smell."
Now this
So like guilt trip me into signing it.
you know, this actually, now this story says a lot about society now, knowing that that
Yeah, it's realistic, you know.
now it's realistic. Yeah. Now I'm fully back and immersed into this world.
Okay, I can't have to go make funeral arrangements and my coronation ceremony, she says, wiping her tears and sitting up. That can wait until tomorrow or the next day, I tell her, easing her back down again. No, I need to be doing something. I can't just sit here, she says. You can and you will. You need time to grieve, and so do the remainder of your pack, I say. She sighs and nods. I stand up to leave, but Kara's croaky voice stops me. Ryder? Yeah? I ask, turning around. Can you please stay with me? She asks quietly. I smile at her and nod. I lay down beside her, and she turns to look at me. We stare at each other until she falls asleep. Then I stand up and walk over to her large window. The vast forest stretch out all around the house. I hear the door open and I turn to see Elliot, Claudia, and Connor standing outside the door. I walk over to them and we all step outside of the room. I make sure to shut the door behind us. What happened? Is she okay? They ask, all at the same time.
I thought they took the hint.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you told us they took the hint.
I guess not. They didn't understand the
Sir?
hint, I guess.
Ryder, please get your fucking facts straight then. I guess they didn't take the goddamn hint.
The Alpha and Luna died earlier today. That's why the doctor called, I say, leaning against the wall like a cool guy. Oh God.
Why did Kara smile then at the, what did the doctor say on the phone?
Hey, come on up here, sister.
You're
Like,
not
what?
gonna believe what just
You're
happened.
not gonna believe what happens next. Like, why?
Well, yeah, why is it like supposed to be a fake smile? But it's not.
Like, hey, you need to get here quickly. Okay, and then bye, guys. Maybe it could
But
be
that's
a
not
fake smile.
again. That's another thing. It's not explained.
Oh my God, is it gonna be the next one's gonna be her point of view of this?
It has to be. Because, okay, it better be. If it's not, I'm going to have a lot more things to say on top of the things I have to say already.
I really hope it's not. I don't want to read the same shit again. Alpha and Luna died earlier today. That's why the doctor called, I say, leaning against the wall. Oh, God, Claudia says, covering her mouth. She's sleeping for now, but you know her. As soon as she wakes up, she will want to start making arrangements, I tell them, folding my arms.
You know how Kara gets when her parents die?
We can't let her do that. She needs to grieve, Connor says. We have to force her to grieve. That's how it works.
That's how it works. Put a gun up against her head and tell her, think about your dead parents. Think about your dead parents.
He's right, though. She won't even pause, Elliot says. So what can we do, Claudia says. Help her, but not push her. We need to not make her stop doing what she wants, but lighten the load, I tell them. They nod. For now, let's go and get some dinner. We can talk about this more while we eat, Elliot says. We all agree and walk downstairs into the kitchen. We talk a little about how we can help Kara with the planning and other things that will be happening in the next few days. After that, we all head off to our own rooms. I go into my room and pull out my unfinished homework. Hey guys, sorry the chapter's a little short. The next one will be longer because it will be in Kara's POV.
Okay, so
what do you guys think of this chapter? I find it kind of sad to write. Write and comment what you'd like in the next chapter. Vote and comment. Thanks.
You only feel kind of sad to write it? Okay, so I know we're going to do Kara's POV of this, right? But I do have a bit of an issue with it having been in Ryder's perspective first.
Yeah.
Okay, for two reasons. One, it feels like a cop-out now. It feels like a cop-out of getting the parents' death done, but without having to dive into the emotions of what it's like to have. And again, I'm not speaking... I'm also very privileged in not having to know what this feeling is, but I feel like, fucking ask around a little bit before you decide to do the your parents are dead chapter.
I mean, I feel like it's a good way. It's like, I feel like House does this a lot, where it's like visually seeing somebody distraught. Like,
yeah.
it's like, oh, this is what reality would be if this person that was going through the situation and they're crying, and you're the doctor and you have to take care of them, but that has a use because it's in a doctor's setting. You're just like this girl's boyfriend.
That's what I wanted to talk, because I don't know what the name of this concept is, but I've heard it around a little bit. It's kind of, I'm going to call it boring white guy syndrome in stories. So I think what it is, it's like, okay, so in Ready Player One, right? Basically, it's I
know exactly what you're fucking talking about.
Boring white guy, but everyone around him is having shit go on, and he's just kind of there.
Yes.
So I'm feeling that in this story with Ryder, because he is just kind of there, and we're getting it from his perspective.
And so far, it's really becoming evident after now 20 chapters of this person's writing. This person does not know how to really write emotions.
Yes, yeah, and that's why it's also the cop-out as well.
Yes, because this could have been really interesting if Ryder stayed with Kara in the bed and thought about how this is impacting him, like how they're kind of trauma bonding, how much he cares for her, how much he feels the need to care for her. It could go into the fucking link that they have.
Yeah. Because if they have a link, I'm willing to bet he's going to be feeling something.
Like his inner wolf is like, I need to protect her or something.
Yeah, but
it could be really fucking interesting. No.
Yeah, it's really, and that's the other thing too, is that now it's really lackluster.
All of a sudden stoic.
What this is this is the turning point, right? It has to be, because the parents are dead.
Yeah, it should have been more impactful.
Very lackluster.
Yeah.
It's been teased for 15 plus chapters.
Yeah.
Like, we've known about this for so long. 20 fucking chapters.
Yeah.
We knew this was where it was heading, and we're here, and it's fucking Weenie Hut Juniors, right? Like, it's fucking, like, it's not even, like...
Yeah.
It's not the real shit. Like, it's annoying. It's what it is. It's, like, really fucking, like... It's every week I'm pissed off at this, you know what I mean? But I am happy we are going to get her POV, ironically, but there's no reason why it should have started with Ryder's POV, other than it's a cop-out.
I was going to be charitable about the, when your parents die, like trying to describe like the feeling of like your parents dying and how maybe this is maybe positively describing it. I was going to defend the story. But then I thought about every single other instance of grief that has been portrayed has always been like, you go ahead and be strong.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck this. Actually, you know what? Fuck this.
Well,
I'm fucking like, turned around. Every single other is been the most insulting part of this goddamn series is Kara being like, but I'm so worried about you dying. And the parents being like, it's okay. And then Kara's like, you're right, it is okay. Everything's fine now. It's not. And then obviously then she's fucking sad, right? When her parents die. Yeah, of course you're fucking sad, but it's a fucking deeper dread.
Yeah, because like even in the story, she's already kind of like, and I get like the like, you know, you still have to do the paperwork and shit. But it, like the way that it's written out, does
she's
make
like, I
want to
get through it.
I just want to get through it, and I'm gonna persevere. And
you're a psychopath.
I'm girl bossing this. Like I'm going to girl boss my way through my parents' death.
Right. This is an inevitable grief that everyone is most likely going to go through, unless you meet your untimely demise before your parents die. You know?
Yeah.
This is a deep, dark fear that most people have, and most people are going to experience. And it fucking sucks ass.
Yeah. Yes.
It's a terrifying, awful experience that sucks garbage.
Yeah.
And changes you forever.
I don't know. Like, yeah. And I
should be written with more
dignity, more respect, more, I don't know. And like, I again, I'm very fortunate. I haven't had to go through it.
And definitely a 14-year-old wrote this. But it's like, man, come on, dude.
Come on, yeah.
As a person who's lost a family member, it's like, I feel like you're just using this to further your narrative.
Your story, yeah. And I don't know, as someone who's seen other people, I've definitely, like, I know about your experiences. I was there when my dad got a call where his father, like, not his birth father, but like the one father that helped him out for like 40 plus years, you know? I was there when he got the fucking call that like his father basically died. Yeah, and like seeing him break down like that, like never, and seeing him in this new light, like it's
then that's crazy too, because that's your father,
and that's my father, right? Like
that's like, you know, the source of stability in your life.
Yeah,
seeing that he's only human and everything. Yeah,
I'm fucking tearing up at this. Like, yeah, it's you can't go fuck yourself if you're not going to try. This is like one of the few times where like you kind of have to try a little bit
when you're writing about it.
Because
that's where the good shit is.
Yeah,
you have to make it real.
Yeah, you have to make it like.
Do you want to stop for a little bit?
Fucking. I'm good. It's a little bit teary just because I'm remembering the moment specifically. Yeah. But it's also like really driving my anger against this story.
It really does. This is the only critique I have of the story, is that this is just not well written.
This is where it's dropping the ball at like its most important time, like it needs to. And like not only that too, I part of me, the charitable part in me wants to be like, there's another chapter where it's Kara's fucking POV.
Yeah.
Part of me doesn't want to be charitable because this is a cop-out. This chapter is the cop-out.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't, because to me, what that feels like, right? When it's still Ryder's POV and you got the boring white guy being in the room when it happens, right?
Yeah.
And that's what pisses me off, because then you should have just waited.
You should have just done this.
You could have, listen, as a creative person, I know when I need to fucking take a week off to prepare something and have it be delayed. That's fine.
Just wait.
As long as it gets out at some point.
Yeah, just wait a little bit.
This is coming out 2 days after it's supposed to. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna get it out no matter what. I don't fucking care. As long as it gets out and it's done where I'm happy with it and I know, I'm not gonna fuck up someone's day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to like...
But then part of me is like, you know, it's kids.
It is kids. It is kids, but like,
and I definitely wrote like fantasy shit where parents are dead or whatever, you know. I don't think I tried to make it a whole emotional beat to make my character more emotional.
But
you know,
It's more complicated when it's like a teenager writing it, but like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you're probably a better person now, but this is kind of like,
It just sucks.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Personally, I feel like, and maybe this is just my insecurity, but like the thing that bothers me about it the most is when my dad died, a lot of the people that I knew were very like, oh, whatever. Like, you know, and I mean that, and like, that sounds really shocking, but it's just like a lot of young people, when somebody goes through a really significant death like that, they cannot fathom it. They cannot understand what it is because it's just not fathomable. And, you know, those people are going to grow up and then they're going to live their lives and have experiences and witness death in other ways that lead up to the ultimate, you know, their parents dying, their creators dying. And they're going to sort of reckon themselves with that. And I've seen it in older people as well. 40s, 50s, 60 fucking year olds, if you're lucky, going through that, and then also having to like, wow, this is really painful, and now I have to go to work.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
All this shit, and
the train still got to run on time, guys. Like,
sort of feeling that sort of like crushing feeling, and it's just really annoying to have to deal with that, and also deal with people that think it can be girl bossed through. Because it just sucks, and it just reminds me of those people, and I think I'm projecting. I think I'm projecting on this story.
But like, I don't know. I do.
But that's why it bothers me.
That's what. Yeah, I think it really is the girl bossification. Because like, even if I'm like, okay, a teenager wrote this, I'm more upset now at society for letting this idea of girl bossing get so fucking enrooted. And I hate capitalism.
Teenagers think that
you can just girl boss
dealing with
death.
your parents is going to be girl bossing your way.
I hope you, by the way, the out of context quote for the Instagram this week is going to be just girl bossing your way through your parents' death.
Nice.
And then a thumbs up. Because that's what the story is saying. I mean, listen.
Jesus. All right. Cars POV.
I hope my immortal isn't this fucking horrible.
You want to read that one next?
Fuck it. Why not?
Have you never heard it?
I've never read it.
Oh, I know what we're doing next.
Yep. I set it in stone like a week ago.
That one's really good. That one's really good. That one's the thing that started this, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, Kara's POV.
If I had a time machine, I would fucking destroy the internet.
No, that's art, man. That's really art.
I'd internet first, Hitler second. I think that's my current things I need to kill.
If I was in a room with the internet and Hitler and I had a gun with two bullets in it, I'd kill the internet twice.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Okay, Kara's POV. A few hours later. That's the only funny joke from The Office.
That's the only one.
Toby twice.
Shoot Toby.
Okay.
That's the only one. I will give credit to The Office on that one. That's
really
it.
good.
Other than that, Community for Life.
And Stanley dropping his porn.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
His hentai porn. Okay. Kara's POV. A few hours later. When I wake up, it takes me a few seconds to remember everything that has just happened.
Wait, so we're not going to actually...
No,
wait.
You don't get it.
Well, all right. I got to take back all of my charity to this. I got to take back every single ounce I had.
We get the aftermath of it.
We're going to get the... fuck the... Listen. Earthquake. Okay, earthquake doesn't take... The ride earthquake does not take place after the earthquake happened, all right? That shit happens during. If theme parks know how to do it, this motherfucker should know how to do it.
My only charitable thing is going to be the moment that I heard that my dad was dead was a very simple moment.
Okay.
Everything else that happened was incredibly complicated and incredibly dramatic, but it did happen after the fact. So that is where the shit that happens is.
Okay, all right. So, there's a chance. There's a chance is what you're saying.
I think the framing in the most abstract way could be really interesting.
Okay, all right, okay.
And I really think it's almost the only way.
I'll save everything to the end then.
So what's your point? Like, is it that we hear her say, the doctor says to her, your parents are dead, and then she goes, oh noes, and then falls over? Like, is that what you want? Is that what you what do you want it to look like?
I feel like that would have been better than what we got.
It would have been absolutely worse, because She would have had. It's like trying to.
God, yeah. Okay.
It's like trying to play a fucking like a crazy etude when you only know 1 octave scales.
Okay.
Like, she's writing to her strengths, and it's not that.
All right, that's fair. You are correct then.
So,
all right,
yeah.
so yeah, okay. You're correct. I will save any.
That's the only thing that I'll say about this.
Any dramatic outbursts until they're necessary. Okay.
Okay. When I wake up, it takes me a few seconds to remember everything that has just happened. I can feel my heart start to ache like a large hand has wrapped around it and is squeezing.
That's bad. Okay, this is good. Okay, we're good. Okay.
I slip out of bed and take a deep breath, pushing the pain to the back of my mind. Good girl boss. Let's fucking go, baby. We got shit to do. Parents just died yesterday.
Capital has to keep moving. I'm gonna rewind. I'm not gonna do this because it's editing, but rewinding like you saying I'm gonna be charitable to this.
And I stick by my charitability.
Okay, all right. There's still a chance.
I'm a noble woman. All right.
We went from depression to denial, so I guess we're going. I don't think that's actually how it's supposed to be, is it?
It's well, it doesn't matter.
It's supposed to be. Oh yeah, okay. So
you can go from wherever.
All right, we're now in denial, hopefully. But it's not really denial because she is acknowledging it and saying she's gonna girl boss her way through this.
They're fucking arbitrary. You go through it doesn't. You feel 5 million emotions at once.
Okay, all right, but we're okay. Let's see how much more girl bossing there is. If there is more girl bossing, I can't be charitable.
Are you fucking ready, dude?
Let's go.
Are you fucking ready for this fucking crazy shit?
Yeah.
Are you fucking ready for this, dude?
I'm so ready. My
Her parents
off.
just fucking died.
My parents are dead.
She feels like a hand is squeezing her heart.
Yes.
I pull on some jeans, a crop top, and a white poncho kind of thing, and shove my feet into some black-heeled ankle boots. I go into the bathroom and do my hair and makeup, and then head outside of my room and down the stairs. As I'm walking, I notice the dark mood surrounding the pack house. What could that be about? What the fuck?
Yo,
everybody party up in Hizzy!
I want to get motherfucking crunk, baby.
Turn that bass up, DJ.
This is like American Psycho almost, where it's like, if I kill my competition and I become the alpha, maybe then.
As long
as my business card has an underline on it.
You've never seen American Psycho. It's really apparent, but
I give it a 5-bagger. All right, listen, fucking who cares?
2 cups of soda.
But okay, all right, but yeah, no, but still though, like, God.
All the people that would usually look up and grin at me as I walk past are walking around with their heads down.
I wonder why.
What the fuck? It's like they're crying or some shit. What's this gay shit? I don't understand.
I'm gonna keep asking you, Sarah. Are you still being charitable? Yes or no? Are you still?
No, okay. I was charitable one time. I said this is the last time I'm gonna be charitable. Right. Now I'm being uncharitable.
Because this is starting to get real funny for me.
I've been very clear about this. I mind link to the whole pack as I walk into the kitchen.
I'm gonna
group chat.
Female Elon Musk, fucking Neuralinking, fucking.
Your code should be fucking survey ready by the time I walk around.
Your emotions better be in fucking check when I come over to your workstation.
Oh, God. Full pack meeting in 2 hours is all I say. I hear murmurs of agreement in my head. I grab and apple out of the fruit bowl and sit down at the bench. I hear someone come in behind me. They must spot me because their steps falter. I turn around to see Connor standing not far from the doorway. Hey, Connor, I say. Hi, he says in a cautious voice. No need to tiptoe around it. I'm okay. My parents are fucking dead. Who gives a shit? Whatever.
I hold grudges and I know this. I just want to remind everyone I was called insufferable for calling out things 15 chapters ago.
But yeah, by a crazy person.
I just want to state for the record, I have aged like a fine wine.
You have, yeah.
And
this story is aged like milk.
Aging like milk.
Yeah.
like a glass of milk left out for
Yeah,
1,000 years. I just need to say that for my own sanity.
You picking out fucking obviously flaws in this story is ableist and racist and all the different things that they called you and insufferable.
Yes, yeah, I'm insufferable.
Yeah, of course. No need to tiptoe around it. I'm okay. We're having a pack meeting in 2 hours. I tell him as he walks further into the kitchen. Yeah, I heard in my mind. Joking. Okay. Yes, I heard. What are you going to say to them? Talk about the funeral arrangements. Say that they all should have a day off for my parents' memory tomorrow as well. I tell him, watching as he pours himself a bowl of cereal. What about you? A day off as well?
Still gotta eat that Reese's Puffs. Sorry.
Oh, your parents are dead? Okay.
Fucking get the product placement fucking cornflakes. Just
this milk is aged. All back. No, I have arrangements to make. Funeral and my coronation. Maybe you should take another day. Start tomorrow. I've waited long enough. I grieved yesterday. Today my mind is for the pack and only for the pack. I'll plan and I'll talk to people. Comfort those who need it. Okay, he says, nodding slowly.
People should be caring for you right now. You're the fucking dot. Why?
Yeah, that's going to be the big, you need to grieve too.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody fucking knows it's fucking hard.
Yeah. God, man. I
don't even know what to think about this.
I'm going to get a migraine from this.
You are. You. I stand up to head out when Connor's voice stops me. Kara? Yeah? I ask, turning around to look at him. We're here for you, you know. Always. I know, and I love you all for it, I say, smiling. Happy as can be. I walk over to him and wrap my arms around his waist. He hugs me with his free arm. I let go and send him another smile, then head out the door.
I love smiling.
For the next 2 hours, I do my homework since I had some left to do, and I figured it was best to do it before I started with plans.
Yo, you got shitty fucking teachers that they wouldn't let you take maybe a day off of homework.
Yeah, shit. Even my fucking professors let me do that.
That's
why
like
the only way that you can.
Is that why they had to mention there's so much homework you have to do in that chapter?
Yeah.
To have the payoff of, my parents are still dead. But
Still
because of all the homework, I still gotta do it.
High school's a bitch.
High school sucks.
Okay, finally it's time for the meeting, so I head downstairs and outside to stand on the edge of the porch looking out at the lawn. People slowly come out, most in groups, and come to stand in front of me on the lawn. The group gets larger until it's obvious everyone is here. I clear my throat a little. Hello, everyone. You all know me already, so I'll skip the introductions and get to my point. Our pack has suffered a loss, a great loss. And I can see that we are all feeling the weight and sorrow of it. I'd like to say that my parents were great people and they touched the hearts of all of us. So in their memory, for the next 2 days, we will have days off, and on June 10th, every year will be a pack holiday. I announce loud enough for everyone to hear. Everyone is nodding, and some people seem to be wiping tears?
Weird.
Strange.
Sus.
What the fuck?
What, they love my parents? Ew, gross.
They seem to be like crying, processing their emotions.
Weirdos.
What the fuck is that? The funeral will be held in a week's time. I will be starting the arrangements today. If you have any requests, please feel free to talk to me at any time. Never do this, guys. If you have to plan a funeral, do not do that. Don't be like, you can totally talk to me.
Hit up my
Tell
cell
them to
phone.
Shut the fuck up and you plan what you gotta plan,
dude,
baby.
Yeah.
Because some
Take
fucking
those
rando
reins.
is gonna be like, he loved chickens. You should have a chicken coop at the funeral. And you're like, no.
Not doing that.
He loved chicken. And you're gonna be fucking forced into doing that shit. Don't you dare do that. Don't even offer it. Don't even open that door. And also, I know how much my parents meant to you all. They meant the same to me. No shit, they were your parents.
Yeah.
So I'd be happy to talk to anyone about them or comfort anyone. That's what I'm here for. Anyway, that's all. Feel free to go if you wish.
All right. Well,
Okay. We gotta get through this.
Yeah. I'm speechless at this point.
People start milling away, but a few come up to me and give me teary hugs. Could I help you with the funeral arrangements? Carlene and I would be happy to help you with any of it. You know your parents love chickens. My father's beta, Oliver says, his arm around his wife Carlene's waist. Oliver is my dad's longtime friend. They grew up together and were best men at each other's wedding. Oliver was like an uncle to me and my mother, and Carlene were great friends. They're both smiling sadly at me. I would love that, actually, I say, smiling and nodding at them. How about we take this to the Alpha's office, to your office, Oliver suggests.
Yeah, I'm the most powerful creature in the pack now.
That's what's gonna happen.
Don't you forget about me. Freeze frame the fucking jump.
Yeah. Okay. I turn back just before we walk in the door to see Connor, Claudia, Ryder, and Elliot standing in a group looking at me. I send them a smile, then head inside. We head upstairs to my father's old office. I sit behind the desk, and Oliver and Carlene sit on the other side. My heart squeezes painfully as I look around the office. All I can think is I'm sitting in his chair like it's my own. So what are you thinking for the funeral? I ask Oliver and Carlene when we were all
What do you guys want to do for the funeral?
What are you guys thinking?
Heart's getting squeezed harder
in terms
and harder.
Of color scheme, black.
Do we have roses, daisies, black dahlias?
That is a thing that you gotta worry about.
Yeah, true.
Well, you know how much the both of them love the grounds here. I think we should have it here and bury them here. We'll have to find an appropriate place, but it seems right for them. Carlene pitches in, holding Oliver's hand between both of hers.
Not gonna cremate him?
Viking funeral?
Yeah, honestly.
That a good idea. Where should they be buried? I ask them. Despite my best efforts, these words come out tightly, my heart squeezing even more.
That good idea.
Perhaps hit me the first time. Even though I said it like that.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
That good idea.
I'm going insane.
Perhaps in the clearing out the front of the property past the flower fields and the woods, Oliver suggests. I nod in agreement. Someday we'll be free of this hell.
One day. And then we're going to go right into another hell. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? That's our lives.
More fun, I think.
I hope so.
It's deeper, but it's more fun for sure. We can organize the other arrangements and things over the next few days, I say. They both nod. We should also consider your coronation. It should be soon after the funeral so we can get things settled around here again, Oliver says. Yes, of course. I was going to wait until after the funeral to think about that, though. One thing at a time, I explain. That is a good idea. We should leave you now. We'll talk tomorrow, Carlene says, standing up and heading out the door, pulling her husband with her. The door closes behind them and I let out a sigh. I look around the office and see lots of photos of me and my parents. That is how it feels, though.
No, I know, and I totally get that.
Damn, this motherfucker was everywhere. Shit. God damn it.
Oh my God.
Scattered around in frames across the bookshelf and a few on the desk. I turn away from them and instead turn the large leather chair around so I'm facing the large windows. I let a few silent tears fall and I look out but quickly wipe them around when a knock comes at the door.
You and me, Spider-Man, will rule this forest.
Are you in or are you out? Okay. I knock out but quickly wipe them around when a knock comes at the door. I turn my chair around again. Come in. Come in. The door opens and I'm not surprised by who's on the other side. Ryder, come in, I say. He comes in and sits down on one of the armchairs in front of me.
What does this guy want?
What's up? I ask. Nothing, just came to check on you. Figured you'd be making arrangements, so I thought I might sit and help.
Check in on me.
He offers. I look at him and smile. Sure. Hey guys, Greg Turkington here. Hey guys, what did you think? Kara's stepped up a bit now, thinking of flying ahead in the next few chapters to the funeral so it's not too dull or anything. But this is what is annoying. Not too dull or anything, like, you know how dull grieving is.
You know how boring it is? I mean, how fucking... That's so
Dude,
wild.
I was pulling for you so hard in the beginning chapters.
You could have said any other word.
We got beef now. We have beef now.
You went for dull. You could have said sad.
You mean fucking boring.
Yeah.
You think this shit is boring.
It's boring. Dead parents, boring, lame. 9/11, fucking had it for breakfast.
Shit. Not too dull or anything.
Guantanamo Bay, fucking, that's what I do for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I'm saying?
But let me know what you think of that and what you think should be happening in the next chapter. I'd love to hear from you, and if you have any ideas for where the book goes from here, then send me a message. It would be cool to talk to some of you. Comment and vote. Thanks.
I think you should jump ahead to when Kara and Ryder have kids and then they're dying.
I think
and then
you should jump off a building.
That is, I'm not going to go that hard, but
maybe the people that grieve you will find it dull.
You know, if there's one word I want in my obituary, it's dull.
Man, it was really dull grieving my father.
You know,
it was dull.
It was a dull morning when Leolo died.
Yeah. Oh my God.
No thrills.
No. Not the worst fucking sound I've ever heard in my life.
Fuck you, man. Holy
Deflating
shit.
balloon. Yeah.
Holy shit, man. My dad was really dull after fucking...
That's
awful.
That's a fucking really, really, really complicated way to say I don't have a fucking vocabulary. You know what I mean? I'm really coming for you now, man. You think grieving is dull?
It's really funny.
You don't know how to describe
it.
I don't have a creative goddamn bone in my body, and I don't have a vocabulary for it. Jesus. And you know, really go back and see how much I was defending this person chapters ago. That really pissed me off.
Dull is really revealing.
It really is.
I'm happy we did too. Holy fuck, because
wow,
that's insane.
Yeah,
that's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like,
somebody's got to fucking
someone needs to apologize for this. Someone. Anyone.
You know, I was worried if this girl's gonna find it and be like, "Oh, they're making fun of me." Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
You did one. You know, it takes.
You should be ashamed of this.
There's only so many cracks in a wall you can put in before it just crumbles. Whatever respect.
It gives big vibes of like, my friend had a death in the family and now they're really boring.
Yeah, you know,
it's like, you know, when is a good, you know, am I the asshole? Yeah. Yeah, you are.
If you send it, am I the asshole? I don't want to hang out with my friend anymore after their
because they're grieving.
Yeah, like
I just listen. Who cares? You might not think you're the asshole, and some other people might not. But I do. Yeah, I think you're an asshole.
And the other person's gonna think you're an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure, everybody who's grieved.
Why are people
think you're an asshole,
guys?
Dude?
I know pain.
Go ahead and hang out with
good thing.
Young little babies from perfect homes that have everybody they've ever loved in their life.
Guys, I really
see how long that lasts.
You guys need to embrace being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you guys have to embrace pain. I'm not saying pain is good. I'm not saying being uncomfortable is good. I am saying it's a thing that's going to happen to you, and it's either you're going to push down whatever you're either gonna girl boss or you're going to be a productive member of society. Those are the two things.
You're so right, though.
That's what it is. That's what that is. At this point.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do with the rest of your life. You're going to lose if you choose the girl boss option.
If you choose to fight change and pain and difficult situations, they're going to make it harder on yourself in the long run. And
short-term gains for long-term failures. Like, it's really not.
It's weird because I remember being a kid and being like, nothing could go wrong. I'm really good at stuff. And then parents being like, okay, whatever. And feeling annoyed at them. But honestly, once you fucking get past a certain age or once you get past a certain experience that matures you, fucking you start looking at kids that are like that and you start going, it's gonna get painful. It's gonna get not great. Sometimes
there's gonna be a fork in the road at some point.
You gotta get through it and you gotta fucking harden yourself and get through it.
And I don't know, guys,
you gotta do that, and it's not all fucking roses.
It's not roses. It's not cheery. And I'm not. I'm not gonna be the. Don't get over it.
It's not like a sin.
You know, it's
to feel bad sometimes.
Yeah. No. I guess that's my thing. You're doing yourself so much harm, and this is coming from my experience. All right.
By being like, this hurts me. Get rid of it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The getting over it is very much like that's the real sin. That's the real tragedy.
And I'm not talking about like supremacy. Like, I'm not talking about white supremacy.
No, of course not. No, I think.
But I do think that has been co-opted to be like, you should just get used to white supremacy. You should get used to homophobia, transphobia.
No, there are.
Get used to it. No, I don't believe in that. But
I think in personal conflicts, on the very.
We're talking on the abstract in your life, there are going to be ups and downs.
And when
it doesn't
there's the
matter.
downs, yeah.
When you're a baby, it's looking at your mother's face versus having a cookie that crumbles in half.
Yeah,
that's it. But you still have to get through that feeling of I feel bad. You know what I mean?
And you're right. Yeah,
making everything comfortable for yourself and never experiencing anything that's painful is not productive because you are going to feel pain.
Yeah.
You just
not only
are.
that too, but yeah, even going into like if you're just gonna try and make yourself comfortable, you're going to allow fascism. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's another thing too. Like, I don't know, like if you go through pain and your first instinct is, oh, I need to stop this so I can have brunch later.
Yeah.
You're a fascist.
Yeah. No, that for sure is the better example. It's the libs, the like, we need to fucking focus on this so that we can go back to our comfy houses.
No. Yeah.
You have to get uncomfortable. You have to get
a little bit uncomfortable.
You have to get in the trenches with everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or else you're gonna let fascists win.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's really like or you're going to let fascist ideology being an individualistic where libertarianism fucking like bullshit. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to clarify, I guess, both of our positions and as tight of a package and clear as we can make it.
And it's hard to describe because it's like every feeling ever. Every bad feeling ever is what we're talking about. Your friend fucking telling you that he's dying. Your parents dying, your cat's dying, you stubbing your toe, the fucking restaurant not being open when you really, really want whatever that they have, fucking leaving grandma's house when you're 8 years old, your plant dying because you forgot to water it. Fucking, it doesn't matter. Like, anything that happens, it's gonna be painful.
Yeah.
It is just going to happen.
You either grow or you stay stationary and push it down.
And the people in your life that are like, oh, this person is not experienced, know that you haven't been through those things yet because you shelter yourself from them.
Yeah.
Because they have gone through painful experiences.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks. But that's what's annoying is because when you get to a certain age, you're like,
yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. So I don't know, fucking
jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
What a banger.
And sometimes, kids just say the fucking thing that really gets you.
Kids just say the darndest things.
They really do, but it's not like, it tastes great, Cosby. It's, I think you grieving your parents is dull. Shit, fuck. No wonder I don't talk to kids.
It seems like you don't do anything with your life. Just
Shut the fuck up, kid.
Call me a slur, kid. Jesus.
Yeah, I'd rather you just be like randomly mean.
Yeah, Jesus.
Not targeted mean.
Don't target, yeah. Christ.
Reddit stories?
Let's do ads.
Okay, let's do ads.
We're like 2 hours in, I think.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ad break.
Hi.
Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
You know I am.
Then you better like, comment, subscribe, and hit the goddamn bell and share on YouTube. Go over to TikTok and like, comment, share over there as well.
Do it.
Follow, check out our, what else do we do? I'm so fucking out of it after that. I'm sorry. But no, okay, so yeah, and don't forget to rate us 5 stars on Apple and on Spotify and leave a nice review, and we'll read the reviews.
We will.
I don't think we have any reviews this week. I'll double check real quick.
I'll check them. Do we have coffees?
We do have coffees.
Okay.
If you want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it. If you go over to buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR, we'll read whatever you have to say, as long as it's not racist, homophobic, or sexist.
You fucking know it, baby.
Yeah, you fucking know what's up. We do have some coffees. Sarah, do we have any reviews?
Do the coffees first.
Sariana bought us 3 coffees in total.
Thank you.
The first two coffees, I fall more in love with Sarah every episode. I'm sorry, Josh, you're okay too, but Sarah is amazing and I have a pansexual crush on her. Parentheses, I promise I respect your relationship, lol. I love the podcast, guys. Thank you for being you. And then, an hour later, they bought another coffee. I am so sorry for saying I had a crush on Sarah. I also have a boyfriend. Parentheses, I also have a boyfriend. I'm not trying to steal anyone away. I didn't watch the podcast before I wrote it, so I didn't know it bothered Josh. Emoji. The teeth one. And I'm not going to say anything about that.
It doesn't really bother us. Don't worry.
Yeah, not
He's
us.
He's playing it up for the camera.
Yeah, so you guys can keep doing it to annoy me and give me more money, because I get half of the fucking cut.
I love
it.
You can keep saying it. It's okay.
As long as I keep...
It legitimately does not bother us, and I've been begging Josh to break the bit and say that it doesn't bother him.
No, it bothers me so much, guys.
He's been doing this.
It bothers me so much. Don't keep doing it. Oh, stop, guys. Stop.
But please keep giving us money and saying that I'm beautiful and you love me and telling Josh that he's okay.
I can't handle it.
Yeah, $1? One
sorry,
beat up fucking
it's
dollar?
$2.
Oh, it's a $2.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't use this anywhere. It's so fucking beat up. People don't think it's real. But
listen,
yeah, no. So
listen, it's so funny.
I'm hamming
Don't
it up.
worry about it.
Yeah, go to buymecoffee.com/APWSTR if you want it. Yeah.
We're in love. I'm not going to
yes.
leave anyone for anyone, okay?
I know. We also have another coffee from Gray. They bought us 3 coffees.
Thank you.
Love the Pod and the Wolf segment. You guys should watch the 2010 animated movie Alpha and Omega. It's terrible, but it's what inspired a lot of kids at the time, me, to get into wolf stuff. Anyway, thanks for doing the pod. It really makes my days at work better. Thank you. I wonder what you think about this week's wolf story segment.
Yeah.
I know we went a little ham on this one.
It's not about the wolf shit at all, though. It's about the terrible plot.
That is true. Yeah.
The wolf shit, I wish we picked one that had more wolf shit in it. But we didn't. It just has a bunch of terrible plot.
That is true. Honestly, yeah. I'm gonna double check the reviews real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you know how to do that.
Yeah, I get email notifications every week that let me know
if we have new reviews.
We have new reviews, yeah. Which I don't believe so. Yep, last one was in November. So yeah, we're good.
Nice.
But yeah, that's one way to do it financially. If you want to support the podcast monthly for only $1 a month, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/APWSTR. You will get exclusive content. Currently, that Matt Damon podcast. I think I'll release the first episode for free for everybody, and then everything else after it will be.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but so the first episode will be free for everyone, but every other one will be only available to Patreon.
Yeah,
at least for like a year. And then, like, we'll do, like, little clips, maybe.
Well, yeah, I think for the rest of the time that we do the Matt Damon...
We'll do, like, out of context or, like, best moment stuff.
If we do all the movies, I think it takes us into the middle of next year.
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
basically, we're pretty much gonna... Yeah, if you want pretty much the whole podcast guaranteed, you gotta go to Patreon for the Matt Damon podcast. But if you want to fucking, what is it? There's also early releases, usually. Depends on when we can get the podcast out. Yeah. We've had issues recently with my hard drive deciding to take 7 hours to export things. Yeah. But yeah, you also get ad-free releases. So you won't hear this, and you won't get YouTube ads or Anchor ads on your thing. And... That's about it. Yeah. Oh, Skillshare link in the description. If you want to try out Skillshare, you get a free month using our affiliate link.
Indubitably do.
And if you want, we're doing live streams. If you become a channel member, you'll get access to
special emotes
during the live streams. And we're doing live streams usually on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do one next. So this upcoming
Wednesday. Yeah, that's what we're thinking right now.
Yeah,
and we'll play more Mario Party and keep testing our relationship. Just keep on trying.
Doing that, and maybe do some Kirby. Or Paper Mario.
Yeah, go back to the old stuff. Yeah,
do some advance.
Yeah,
in those ones.
Real APWSTR fans know what we're talking about.
Yeah, you know it.
Real APWSTR heads.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, back to the show. Thank you for all supporting.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Welcome to the Reddit segment.
Hello.
So we got 2 Reddit stories and then 8 listener stories as per usual.
You know, fucking...
We might go a little bit quicker than normal because it is 11 o'clock and we have work at 7:30. So...
In the morning.
So, I'll let Sarah go first whenever you are ready.
All right. Am I the asshole for saying my husband tries to bake cakes?
I already love the quotation of tries, but let's do it.
I was at my nephew's birthday party chatting to his grandmother on the other side. My birthday cake was on the table with the shape of the football. My birthday cake was on the table with the shape of a football matching an icing frosting on the top. Whatever.
So it looks like a football.
Yeah, I guess. We were looking at it and she asked me, "Do you ever bake cakes?" And I said, "No, but my husband tries sometimes." It was one of those weird times where the conversation in a room drops out for a second and everyone heard it. There was a bit of a weird pause and my younger sister said, "Wow, you don't have to be so mean about it." I was a bit embarrassed, but it moved on from there. I looked for my sister after a few minutes and found her outside talking to my husband, who was watching our youngest on the bouncy castle during the whole thing. I lost my temper a bit and told her off for being a tattletale because she always loves to talk shit about me to my husband.
What are you, 5 emotionally? Tattletale? Snitch.
This whole thing,
Come
like,
on.
I feel like it's not that bad of a thing to say.
Yeah, I feel like if you say it in a joking, like, my husband tries. Yeah, it's still
but
kind of like
everybody's taking it like really seriously.
Yeah, and
so I
that's-
wonder how she said it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now my husband tries.
Loves to talk shit about me to my husband and probably made it sound worse than it was. She stormed off and we kept away from each other after. After the party, we were driving the kids home. He was very quiet, so I asked him if it was about the cake thing. He said it was a little hurtful. I could have just said he bakes cakes, and the word tries implies he doesn't succeed, and how I would feel if he said that to people that I try to sing. I told him it wasn't fair. He wasn't there. The whole room wasn't supposed to hear, and it was just a throwaway line my sister blew out of proportion to make me look bad. Also, I sing in choir twice a week for the last 20
go
years.
fuck yourself. Never mind. No. Go fuck yourself.
He only decorates cakes every now and then, and half the time he lets the kids help him, and it looks terrible.
Oh, so yeah, never mind. You actually believe it then. It's not supposed to be, it's not a joking, loving, like, he tries.
My mom and other sister are taking my younger sister's side, saying it was rude. My dad doesn't care. I think my husband is still mad because he's being very quiet. He goes quiet when he's mad/sad. When you
Boo-hoo.
when you fucking abuse him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking going silent treatment for some reason.
I told him he needs to get over it, and he smiled and said, "I'll try." So I told him he was being an asshole.
You can't. No, you can't say that. You started it. You started the try. You can't fucking do that. Suck a bag of dicks. Jesus.
Edit. Too long, didn't read. I told people my husband tries to bake cakes, and my sister said it means he tries and fails. Edit. Oh, I give up trying to put spaces between the paragraphs on mobile. Sorry. Edit 2. I realize I'm definitely the asshole. My husband asked me what I was so frantically writing. I showed him this. He is a combination horrified and amused. We've decided tomorrow to finally contact a couples counselor to work on some issues. Thank you to everyone who took the time to comment, hard as they were for us to read, especially Illogical 101. But if you'll excuse me, I'm going to shred this account and figuratively curl into a ball of shame.
You got fucking caught in 4K by your husband typing out this on Reddit before you decided to talk to your husband about this and get a couples therapy thing?
That's how this goes, dude. That's legitimately how this... It's not like everybody does this and then talks to their... No, they're doing this instead. They're Reddit posting instead of talking to their husband.
Yo, the
about
straights are not okay. Holy shit. Holy fuck me, dude. Yo.
Imagine every time we had like a disagreement or an argument.
I went to reddit.fucking.com. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
What do you think?
Get help.
This
ma'am?
is so
Sir?
like making a mountain out of a molehill. If she just said it in the right way, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Well, yeah, and even then I'm thinking about it, like, I feel like even saying it about someone else is kind of shitty. I feel like when I say, like, if someone asks me, like...
I try.
Yeah, I feel like that's, like,
Right.
like a little self-deprecating. But when you say it about someone else, it's just deprecating.
Yeah, and you know,
And,
it's
like-
something that, like, I feel like I would say, and then immediately it'd be like, that was mean. Why did I say that?
Yeah, right? Like, yeah.
And then if somebody goes, that's mean, I would be like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, that's my
Yeah,
reaction.
I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't just, like... What a
double,
weird...
triple, quadruple down.
Yeah, and then you go to Reddit to get validation. But yeah, I mean, fucking wild.
Crazy town.
That's wild. You're the asshole.
Yeah.
Because even in the post, you're like, I'm fucking awesome at choir.
That's the thing that really got me about that.
In your own post. As if you couldn't like fucking.
He brought that up as an example.
Off. Yeah.
And you got offended by his example. And that means he should be offended by what you said, right?
Like,
I don't know. It's really funny.
God, fucking solved it. Yeah, get marriage counseling.
Yeah, I'm glad they did.
I'm glad they did too, because they have way more to
They're
talk
on
about.
The path to divorce. God bless them. Expensive road.
Yeah, having to do a whole wedding and then get divorced, fucking wouldn't be me.
Could never be
We got
me.
a wedding this weekend we gotta go to.
Yeah.
Pretty epic.
Pretty
All right.
epic.
No, I think they'll last a few years. All right, so...
Wow, I hope they never fucking listen to this. Damn.
They try. They try. Full circle.
I'm gonna start
it's all
saying
a joke.
that about people, yeah.
God. Oh, fuck. This is going viral now, dude.
Ah, shit.
This one was a rising when I looked at it, but now there's 1,066 people reading this with me right now.
God damn.
Sorry, everybody. This one's going to be a little more popular than normal. You know what's good? Okay, can I say this real quick? Don't ever fucking say to people that we talk about on this podcast, don't go to their Reddit post and comment.
And then don't be like,
APWSTR.
the stories are fake. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, fucking, if you really want to look at comments, go and look at it, whatever. But don't go and be like, I'm here because of APWSTR.
Having
a man know that a bunch of people are harassing him and telling him that he sucks because of us. Do you want us to just like not sleep at night, dude? I don't know.
I want to bring this up real quick.
Nobody knows why we say that in our Reddit TikToks, and that's why.
And I feel like I finally need to say something because I saw a comment that broke me.
Oh, was it the one that said it's all
I'm
fake?
going to read it word for word. I'm going to do...
We don't have to do this.
Okay.
Don't
but
do
yeah,
that.
someone says that we do it just for the views, and I'm like, no, we don't want people to get harassed.
But people have been saying that on TikTok about everything, though. Somebody made a post about how their arms didn't work or something. They like broke their arms at some point.
Breaking your own arms for the clout.
Well, no, it was like a past story, and they talked about it, and it was like slightly similar to somebody else's story. So everyone accused them of stealing the story idea.
Wow.
It makes no sense.
That's ridiculous.
People
Guys,
are just dumb on TikTok.
Yeah. But yeah, no, someone...
But that's why we say don't go to Reddit.
Yeah, we don't want people to get harassed. Yeah. So please don't go to Reddit stories.
Yeah.
That we talk about. Yeah.
If you want to read comments, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, if you want to read comments,
you can Google it.
Don't fucking be like, oh, the reason why everyone hates you is because of these two crackers in Florida.
And because we've had that happen before. People have gone in and commented on stories and been like, I'm here from APWSTR and I think you should kill yourself.
Yeah, right?
And it's like, we don't condone that, man.
I don't condone that at all. Yeah.
I don't condone hate at all.
Jesus.
I want to be able to fucking vent my opinion without a bunch of other people being like,
I agree with this person, so I'm
agree.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna heighten this 5,000%.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah. At least we'll be a fucking drop in the bucket with this one. Jesus.
Yeah, come on, guys, be cool.
Yeah. Or else we're gonna have to only do popular ones.
Yeah.
We won't dig deep.
We won't dig deep for the crazy shit.
So here's a popular one.
That's
this
all
is
just
a
gonna
warning
be shit
shot.
You've heard before, yeah.
So, from Am I the Asshole?
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole for going against my wife's wishes when purchasing our first home?
Oh, good.
We started the home searching process 3 months back, and this has run into some problems. My wife has 3 kids, and while they are not biologically mine, I still care for them as though they are. So when purchasing a home, I obviously have to look for something big enough to house 5 people and the pets. The loan is 100% in my name because her credit is still not great. She's working on it, though. None of this really matters too much, but there are little details regardless. Now, when we were originally searching, a 4-bedroom was what we discussed. That way the kids could all have their own rooms. But I found a 3-bedroom that is absolutely gorgeous, and I truly fell in love with it. It's a good-sized house, bedroom sizes are decent, bigger than the rooms we have now, so I don't see an issue with the girls sharing a room like they currently do. They are still young anyhow.
They will grow older.
No, they won't. They'll stay young forever. I don't need to accept change. This house is $85,000 less than market value currently, and I feel like I need to jump on it. Something about the home is just drawing me in, and I can't stop thinking about it. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny. My wife hates it. Not the house. She thinks the house is gorgeous as well, but she is concerned about it only being 3 bedrooms. Says she doesn't want her kids sharing a room their entire childhood life because it's, quote, not fair, and they deserve their own space.
It is messed up.
And I totally get that. But realistically, I could just build an addition into the future or even finish up the basement at some point to add an extra bedroom. Currently, it's a dirt basement, but I can redo it.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, sure.
I ran these details by my wife, and she just looked disgusted. Said that I was going back on our plans, and that now she was going to have to deal with the backlash from the kids because they were excited about getting their own space, and said I put her in a bad spot.
Yeah, you kind of did.
She also made a comment about, quote, I don't feel comfortable putting a bunch of money towards something that doesn't even fit my family's needs. But I'm dead set on this house, and she thinks I'm an asshole because she's not seeing it the way I am. ETA, clearing up some confusion on the money aspect of this. I've seen a lot of comments accusing her of not financially contributing, despite me saying she is pulling out of financially helping me, providing I go for this house. She works full-time, overtime, whatever. She owns her own real estate business and is fantastic at what she does. She makes more money than me, almost $30,000 a year to be exact.
She just has bad credit.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, which makes sense. I feel like some people have
her money too, so she has a say.
Yeah, she still has a say in it. Yeah. So yeah, if she wants to pull out of buying this house and make you pay for all of it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because you're kind of the asshole right now.
Yeah.
You went against your wife's wish.
Yeah. So now it's not necessarily we're both buying a house and I'm, quote, totally going to buy this house.
I'm buying a house.
It's now I am buying a house, which makes it near next to impossible for me to buy a house together with my wife, which I would be upset about as the wife.
All right, so we're apartment hunting right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're dead set on 3 bedrooms because we want a studio space for each, or like an office space for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
But I found this apartment complex right next to Universal. Walk there. 2 beds. It's technically they're bigger bedrooms. Smaller apartment altogether, but bigger bedrooms. And we walked to Universal. How about that?
You know, this
too late. I already signed the lease.
This wouldn't work with us because I would deal with it. This would not work. If you said 1 bedroom, I would leave you.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
I would be like, you go have fun in your 1 bedroom. I'll go pay for a 1 bedroom. You figure out how to pay for that shit. I'm gonna go get and then we'll live apart. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that's forever.
Forever. We'll still date. I'm not giving up on this relationship, but yeah, we're not living together.
That's fair. That's fair then. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
just buying
wild.
a house without telling your wife you're gonna buy the house.
I get the logic behind I can just refinish the basement.
Also, it's gonna take time, and also having one of your kids live in a basement doesn't sound great.
Well, if you refinish the basement, it could be really nice.
That's true. I don't know. We were talking with my sister and brother-in-law about how they were looking for a house with basement.
And the basement's always really scary, yeah.
Yeah, and something that they said was like, oh, well, if there's flooding, basement's first one out.
Yeah.
So all I'm thinking is, well, you got to choose which kid you want to flood first.
Well, okay. But anything could happen. I don't know. To me, as a person who's only ever lived in condos and apartments, having a house at all is like, whoa. So I understand the logic of like, if you get a 3-bedroom house instead of a 4-bedroom, it's $85,000 less dollars. It's less every month. It's probably it's definitely less of a down payment. And also you can probably, if it's been up there long, you can probably get whatever to cover part of the closing costs.
Yeah. And like, the thing is, on paper, it's a better financial move, but it's not, is it a better familial move? And the answer is probably not.
Right. And I would understand where he's coming from if it was just the wife being like, ew. You know?
But the kids were excited to have their own rooms.
Yeah, at that point, no, you need to find a 4-bedroom now. You gotta
find a 4-bedroom,
You have to make it work because now the kids are excited.
Exactly, yeah.
And if you tell them, one of you could sleep in the basement, they're going to fucking scream their little heads off because they're like, I don't want to fucking sleep in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're not your kids.
Yeah, so you don't really like. Yeah,
you can't just tell them to do whatever you want.
Even if you're like saying, "Oh, I care for them as if they're my own."
Yeah,
that's not really like that's not a great argument to be like. That's why I'm going to control their life.
If these were different people, the scales might tip in a different way, but they're not, and this is how it is. And you got to realize this is a selfish move. You know what I mean?
Very selfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, pretty big asshole.
Yeah.
Fucking just being like, I want this house. It draws me to it.
I could probably live anywhere. And I get that from my dad. My dad pretty much lived everywhere. Didn't give a shit. He lived in Pine Hills in Orlando for a long time.
Hell yeah.
In fucking Rosemont and shit. And yeah, I don't really care. So a lot of times with this, I'm like, I don't really get it. I don't understand why people have preferences. But that's because I don't have preferences.
I get that.
So that's my thing. But yeah, I understand. When someone has preferences and you don't, you go with the preferences.
Yeah,
you don't
right?
just say, well, let's get whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just a little weird to be like...
Like, when somebody's hungry, when you're both hungry and they ask you, what do you want to eat? And you're like, I could do whatever. And they say, all right, let's get pizza. You don't say, no, I want Chinese food. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, right?
We're getting Chinese food.
I demand it.
Yeah.
Me. I'm the hero of my own story.
If you truly can eat anything, just get the pizza.
Yeah, get the pizza.
Makes everybody happy.
Yeah.
Chill out. Jesus.
But yeah, pretty big asshole.
Pretty big, yeah.
And solved it.
Did it.
Hell yeah. And now it's the listener story time.
Baby.
Fucking let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, dude. It is time check. It is 11:19.
We're gonna do this.
We're gonna fucking do this.
Okay.
Gotta be up in a little over 8 hours. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's fucking go.
This is from Clyde, they, them.
Sweet.
Am I the asshole for moving out of my childhood home? Triggers sexual assault.
Spoiler alert, probably not.
I am currently seeking therapy for a lot of things that my parents did to me, mainly making me the scapegoat for everything. I was already tempted to leave since they are homophobic, and it is just not the safest place. When I came home one evening, my youngest sibling was in tears. They had found out she had labeled herself as queer and now wanted to keep closer tabs on everyone in the house. It made me terrified because they don't even see trans people as people, and for me, I was scared. I am an adult, so I moved in with someone else. I tried to only go over there when I need something and to sneak the Netflix when they are gone.
Hell yeah.
Almost every time my parents talk to me, they say I am a horrible sibling, that I just need to come home and stop the angry nonsense. I am not only angry at them for that, I am openly angry about them covering up the essays that happened to two people in the family, both which happened in religious settings.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They try to paint this family picture of everything is okay when I point out that it's not and we need to talk about it. Sometimes I feel like the asshole for being upset, but am I really?
No, you're not the asshole. You see, parents are literally covering up sexual assault. Don't fuck them.
Bro, let's count how many sins they've already done.
Yeah, they're religious. Yeah, pride,
adultery, fucking judging. I think that's one of them.
Yeah.
If one of their kids dies, murder.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
technically that's murder. Fucking, it just sucks. Like, everything that you've written down on a piece of paper really just makes your parents seem like the devil because they've done so many terrible things in conjunction that it's like they just sound like awful people.
Yeah, no, they don't sound like the people you want to get a fucking beer with. Like,
I think at some point, I don't know. I think you're right to be angry.
Oh,
you're valid
100%.
in your anger.
Yeah.
You definitely are. Everybody's valid in their feelings. And it's just, I don't think anyone else would want to hang out with your parents either, man.
No, yeah, of course not.
They're guilt tripping you for being an adult and moving out when you don't like what they say.
Yeah. No, fuck them. Like, shit.
Because they just want to make you feel like shit.
Yeah, they want you. Fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
No, yeah, totally not the asshole.
No, you're
yeah,
not an
don't.
asshole.
Yeah, fucking.
Be angry. Be
Be
very
angry,
mad at them.
yes.
They deserve somebody to be very mad at them.
Yeah,
And I will back you up 100%.
yeah.
Fucking solved it.
Nice. Hell yeah. This would be really funny for me if I just said, "Oh, I didn't send my stories to myself."
Yeah, we're only doing 4.
Just keeping. No, I gotta go find new ones. I gotta do them off the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keeping you up later.
Good.
All right, so this next story comes to us from Anonymous.
Anonymous.
She, they, he. Am I the asshole for not wanting to have a friendship with my mom, but have one with my dad?
Probably not, man.
I, 15, and my mom, 44 female, have never had the greatest relationship. During my childhood and recent years, I was pushed aside for more important things like my sister's mental health. On the other hand, my dad, 45 male, did what he could for my sister. My sister, 20 female, recently moved out and the whole house has been a lot calmer and very few fights have happened. Whereas before there was a lot of tension and screaming matches. Don't get me wrong, I love my sister and want what's best for her, but I feel jealous she was always in the spotlight. Along with that, I have always been her therapist, even when she has had professional help. I was a child when she told me things I didn't even understand. She has been through a lot and I don't blame her for being the way she is, but it has caused several mental health problems for me and makes me have a resentful attitude towards her. I talked to my mom about the things my sister has told me, and she said I could always talk to someone if needed. It has been several months and I've started looking into it. I want to get a therapist and heal from everything that has happened, but I don't want to forget all of it. I went through the things that no one should have to and have been a therapist to many people. I don't regret being that person for them because much worse could have happened than me not getting enough attention as a kid. I don't feel comfortable talking to anybody but professional about my life anymore because I feel like in some way or another it's been used against me. I've always had a better relationship with my dad because he focused on me more and never used anything against me. There are multiple reasons why I feel like I can have a friendship with my dad too. My mom thinks now that my sister has been diagnosed with her true mental health issues, now we can have a relationship. I personally don't want to have that mother-daughter relationship. I want to go on as we have, but I want to forgive her. She has also been through a lot and has not healed herself. She has hurt me and I don't believe I can ever have a great relationship with her because of this. I feel guilty not giving her a chance because she is really making an effort. Am I the asshole?
No.
No, you get to make the choice of whether or not you get to
like
choose
someone.
Yeah.
Just like another person.
Yeah, and your mom's no different.
Yeah. And people are gonna say, but your mom, and
Sometimes
you get to
you got
say,
a shitty
shut
mom.
the fuck
Yeah.
up. It doesn't matter. You know, your mom didn't try hard. Your mom put your sister before you.
Yeah, and now is like,
And now you have resentment towards her. That's
Yeah,
bada
that's-
bing, bada boom. That's the cause and effect, baby.
so yeah, 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah, I don't know what she expected, and now all of a sudden she wants to come around and be friends with you. That's not how it works. But that is how a lot of parents are. They will like just cause trauma and then come back and then be like, "We're friends now that you're an adult, right?"
Yeah, everything's cool.
No, actually, no, it's not. And then you say that, and then they get the shocked Pikachu face. You know what I mean? What?
Yeah, like
It's just,
I don't know, because they think they're infallible, or like fucking.
Yeah, if your mom ever fucking steps to you and is like, "Hey, why aren't you being nice?" Be like, "Because you suck."
Yeah.
Say it. Tell your mom she sucks.
Again, classic fucking example. You don't have to forgive everyone that stabs you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Even if it was years ago, they still stabbed you.
And if you do forgive them, it's for you.
It's for you. It's not for them.
It's not for them.
So fucking, you get to make that decision. It's up to it's when you feel you're comfortable doing.
Definitely recommend going to therapy, talking about it with a therapist. A good therapist will support you in whatever decision that you make.
Yes.
And I think just telling your mom, like, hey, I don't know. If you ever get to a point where you can tell your mom I have this resentment, see how she reacts. If she goes fucking batshit crazy, then yeah, you don't want a relationship with that crazy bitch.
Yeah.
If she's like, you know what, I understand and I'm going to try to work on that, blah, 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 give her a chance.
Yeah, give her a little bit of a chance, but you know,
she's trying.
If you feel a little inkling of like something's wrong here,
yeah,
go with your gut. You know what I mean?
You know, as many people that are like, I'm cutting off my parents, there are a bunch of people that have gotten to a point with their parents where their parents say that they're sorry.
Yeah.
And they've reconciled.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it's just however fucking she wants to deal with it. If she really truly is sorry and wants a relationship with you, she's got to put in the work.
Yeah. So shit, man. Simple as that.
Simple as that. Fucking solved it.
Fucking yeah.
Okay. This is from Call Me Cab.
Call me Cab?
I'm going to call them Cab.
Cab.
They, them.
Cool.
Am I the asshole for telling my friend what I heard about the other friend in the group? For context, I was previously in a group that was a trio, me and 2 others with an additional partner. Let's call them Bean and Ghost and Salem. Bean and Ghost were together. It has always been clear that they prefer each other more than they preferred me. They would constantly hang out without me, knowing that I felt hurt by this. It also isn't like they just wanted alone time. It was a constant thing, and they would walk past my house all together. Jesus,
wow,
fucking
yeah,
mean.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty, yeah.
Of course, my room window faces the front, and I would see them. Oh.
Ah, fuck them.
So sad. They all developed a different friend group on the side with some other guys and my ex.
Yeah, they're oh, yeah, fuck them, dude. Wow.
When we broke up, my friends all got super distant, besides Bean. For months, no one texted me unless I texted first, and it was constantly me asking if I did anything wrong. Now for the story. One of the guys in the other group that I wasn't in told me that they didn't like Bean, which was weird to me because Salem and Bean were openly dating in that group chat.
Ooh.
I didn't tell this person off, but instead went to Ghost to ask about it because I was basically confused on why I was being told this and, et cetera, et cetera. Ghost told me that it wasn't true and the people in the group really liked her. So I let it go, but told Ghost who said it so they could figure something out. Later that night, Bean texted me basically accusing me of making this all up and that I was spreading rumors about her.
That's not what happened, though, right? If you were literally told by one people in the group, you were trying to be a good friend and relay information about how shitty. Wow, that's fucking weird.
I explained to her that what the person said and how I had just asked Ghost about it. Bean kept pushing about how it was all my fault, in which I had texted the person who said this and got them to text Bean personally, which he did confess to saying that. I told Bean I would never do something like that, but she was still standoffish to me. She said sorry, and I didn't hear anything from Bean or Ghost for the rest of the night. In the morning, Ghost texted me about how I did start this and how I was a selfish and bad friend. What?
Why are you the bad friend? You literally tried.
Fuck it, you're just in the middle of this, dude.
Yeah.
I was confused because I thought this was settled, so I continued to plead that I didn't make this up for drama, which I sent Ghost the proof of Bean's and the other person's message. It was clear no one believed me when I was only asking if it was true that the group chat didn't like Bean. This is all I had asked. Ghost and Bean blamed my past of being quote-unquote dramatic for their beliefs of me doing this, in which I had told them it was 3 years ago. We haven't spoken in a year now, but all I know is that Ghost is now dating my ex. So am I the asshole for asking if something was true?
No.
They just didn't like you, fam.
Yeah, they were just...
They're just looking for a way to like be mean at you.
And they found the one and they were like, fucking score, dude.
Yeah.
Because they're assholes. They're fucking
dicks. They just
dicks.
suck.
Yeah, they're not good friends.
No. They're people that just, when they don't like somebody, they just can't be mature enough to say, I don't like that person, I'm going to move on.
Yeah, I'm going to move on, yeah.
They have to make something up.
Yeah, no, you're being dramatic. How dare you accuse and how dare you go into Photoshop and make a bunch of fake
crazy.
Text messages.
This is like high-key just like gaslighting you for no reason.
Actually, that friend never existed.
Or they're just fucking playing you. Like they paid that guy to go tell you
right.
that shit.
I was also thinking that too. Like, what are the odds that they just did that just to make a weird, contrived...
It sounds like bullies,
It's
man.
always sunny scenario.
Oh.
Yeah, they seem like dicks.
Yeah, I'd forget about them.
Yeah, fuck them, dude. Holy shit. You try doing a nice thing and trying to let one of them know that the other someone's talking shit.
Yeah.
And then they accuse you of talking shit. Ridiculous, man.
It's fucking crazy.
Solved it.
Solved it.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
All right, let's let my phone rotate.
I hate
Thank
when
you.
that happens.
Yeah, same. Fuck you, Google, for making a shit fucking Google app, fucking Gmail bullshit.
Fucking Google.
Next story comes to us from Anonymous, she, her.
Anonymous.
Am I the asshole for wanting my boyfriend to cut off his toxic family? I, 22 female, want my boyfriend, 21 male, to cut off his toxic family because they talk badly about him to my face and don't give me the respect I deserve.
Oh.
We've been together for 3 years and are very happy together. Since the beginning, though, his family would always talk shit about my boyfriend to me, would expect me to do the same / agree with them, and of course I would never do that. Anything that comes out of their mouths is bullshit. All they do is make assumptions but don't actually have a conversation with him. When they talk to me, they would always criticize me for not having a license yet, not finishing college as fast as they did, and talk down to me like I'm stupid. They also want me to act / be a mother to him and tell him what he can and can't do.
Oh my God.
For example, we are both 21 and are able to drink, but his family said that if I drink, he will drink. Neither he or I are alcoholics, but they say it's my job to be his mother and control him. Every time I go to their house, every single one of them tells me to break up with my boyfriend because I don't want to tell him what he can and can't do. They say it would motivate him to do better and he'll find someone better and I don't deserve it. Fuck these guys. I don't know or understand what I did to them since I'm always nice and respectful. Just recently, as of yesterday, my boyfriend told his family to fuck off because they asked him, why are you still with her? You should be having fun right now, sleeping with multiple girls at a time, not settling down. Can't tame you, stallion, you know what I'm saying? Fist bump me, brother. Literally, fucking weirdos.
People are fucking weird.
Your mom telling you should be pounding more puss.
Okay, I gotta tell you something off the cameras because I don't want it to exist on the internet, but I got some tea for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about people that we know.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. Can't wait. My boyfriend tells them that she is my best friend and the love of my life.
No.
He always defends and protects me from his family, but it's come to a point where I don't want to see or talk to them ever again. The thing he always tries to cut them out, but always goes back to them. I understand this is his family and it's hard to cut them out because this is what he's used to, but I can't deal with his family anymore. Am I the asshole?
No.
No, you're not the asshole.
It's just hard. I understand that, like, trying to cut out while still going back, because I definitely had a period of time where I just like wouldn't talk to my mom and wouldn't, whatever, but eventually would go back. Even if she just didn't apologize, we would somehow fucking move on.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's just really hard. But he does need to get to that point.
Yeah, he needs to, because like it's getting to a point where it's
Yeah.
affecting both of you so much and it's not good for either of you being around this family.
Yeah. My advice would be to just make your own boundaries. Be like, listen, I'm not going to go see your family anymore. If they're going to keep talking shit about me, I don't need to be there to hear it.
Yeah, right? Like,
And if you want to go, then you can, but I'm not going.
I can't go, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think it's a pretty simple as that.
And then, let him figure out what he's going to do about his own family and support him too. Because, if he's like, I need my family because it's family, be there to be like, no, I'll support you if you cut off your family.
Yeah,
If
like
it's
literally just fucking be
better
there.
mentally for you, I will be there for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And fucking, it's hard, but
If
you guys
think
will
it's
get
worth
through
it,
it.
yeah.
and it'll be better in the long run too.
Exactly.
If they're this fucking shitty all the
fucking
time,
weirdos, yeah.
there's
like,
no redeeming qualities at all.
Yeah, no, there's no point.
Capacity for growth and learning to get past this toxic behavior, then yeah, no.
Yeah,
there's
it's not worth it at all.
You're signing up to go get belittled all day.
And bullied every day you go over there. So yeah, no, not the asshole.
I got some weird misogynistic hangups, dude.
Yeah. Solved it. Fucking solved it. I can't believe we solved every problem.
I know, right? It's fucking
Crazy,
We're
dude.
like the best at this.
Yeah. Best Reddit podcast.
Yeah. This is from H, she, her. Am I the asshole for cutting off my friend? So I always listen to stories in your podcast and I always love your reactions and advice. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's why I chose this one, because you gave me compliments. I wanted to submit my own story, so I have a friend that I will call R. R and I met years ago when he was driving a taxi and I was dating my now ex-boyfriend who basically gave me Stockholm Syndrome.
Ooh.
R and I have always had a good friendship, but sometimes I feel like he is just using me. He has a girlfriend and complains about her all the time and always says that I'm looking really pretty that day, which is fine. It's never gotten to more than that. Recently, in the past year or so, we had moments where he basically said if 10 years goes by and we're both single, we should date. For an explanation, I live in Canada, and so weed is legal there, and so we smoke weed together, and I was very baked and said, yeah, sure, totally. Mostly as a joke. Then about a month ago, R came over and we were smoking, and he tried to kiss me. I said no and kicked him out, and then the next day I talked to him and told him that I'm not a booty call. Now, recently in July 2022, Sorry, this is so long.
Happy
December.
Christmas.
I've gotten COVID, and I asked him if maybe he was the one who gave it to me, because the last time we were smoking weed, he said, I'm really glad I'm feeling better because I was feeling sick the last couple days.
Oh.
Now that I have a bunch of positive results, I asked him if we had COVID and didn't tell me, and how if I give it to my mom and he gave it to me, that he is a D word. Dick.
Doofus.
I'll say it.
Doofus.
I'll say it. Debaucherous man. Now I have woken up with my second day of COVID and a message from him that he has negative tests, and I probably got it from the delivery drivers that I ordered food from, and that I'm lazy because I don't want to go to McDonald's that I work at that's 5 minutes down the road after working for 8 hours. So
You're more likely to get COVID going to the McDonald's than having a delivery driver drop off McDonald's. What the?
Yeah, isn't that better for you?
Yeah,
Like, technically?
you have a little bit less points of contact. Yeah. That's weird. Yeah, fuck you, dude.
So I told him that I'm not lazy, and I've decided to never talk to him again. Am I an asshole? No. It sounds like he wanted to cheat on his girlfriend with you, and you said no, and he was like, well, you just eat McDonald's.
You eat hot chip and lie.
You eat hot chip and charge your phone, bisexual. Like, that's what he did. Like a little baby.
Yeah, like a little
That's what it sounds like what happened.
Yeah, fuck off.
So
nerd.
I wouldn't worry about this sad excuse for a man.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. Jesus.
It used to be like Clint Eastwood's, you know?
Yeah, right.
This guy gets high one time, tries to kiss you.
Yo, in 10 years.
No, shut up. You could go to McDonald's. Fucking idiot.
Fucking douche.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that 10-year shit's fucking dumb, dude. Honestly, yeah, that's never. Oh, God. Fucking. What are you guys, teenagers? Just fucking nerds. Just nerds. Just nerd shit.
Nerds.
Yeah. Solved it.
We
All
did
right.
it.
Simple easies, baby.
Simple, easy ones
Simple,
today.
easy ones, you know? I deleted, no joke, 20 stories today.
Yeah, I think I did like 10.
Yeah.
15.
So we'll be opening up the forum soon, guys.
Yeah, don't you worry, baby. We'll get some new fresh ones in there.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yo, I straight up did not put this person's name and pronouns in here.
Wow, good job, dude.
Oh my God. I put it on for the next one. They're 20 female, so I'm gonna go.
Just do anonymous.
Yeah,
say them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do anonymous they them because I deleted the name and the pronouns for this person.
We are sorry.
I'm sorry. Am I the asshole for cutting off my best friend of 6 years over a guy and not wanting their apology? I, 20 female, was dating this guy. Let's call him Kurt, 20 male, for 6 months. Me and Kurt were in the same friend group since high school, and it wasn't until November we started dating. Me and Kurt dated in high school but broke up because we weren't all there to be in a relationship. I felt as if this time would be better, but in February, a week before Valentine's Day, Kurt dumped me because I would call him out of his shit that was making me sad and uncomfortable, and that, quote, he wasn't ready for anything serious. Mind you, after the breakup, we slept with each other twice because he was horny and I was vulnerable, thinking he would want me back if I slept with him. I was wrong. But after the breakup, I'd call my best friend, let's call them Emily, 21 non-binary. I'd call Emily in the morning on the way to school and on the way back home, crying for days how hurt I was and how much I missed him and how I'd want to fix things. Emily would calm me down and be there for me. I stayed friends with Kurt only so the friend group didn't have to choose sides and they could hang with us separately until me and Kurt felt comfortable enough to be in the same room again. So once I was able to gain my confidence back and finally feel at least a little better going to school, I started to notice that Kurt and Emily started to hang out more and post each other more on their stories.
Oh, God.
I tried my best to keep my suspicions to myself because I didn't want to seem like the crazy ex-girlfriend. That was until my other best friend told me she was getting suspicious too. She decided to get coffee with Kurt and asked him, do you have feelings for Emily? And he sat there quietly, so she asked him, do you think Anonymous would be hurt by that? And his response was, she's moved on, she'll be okay. So later my best friend goes to Emily and tells them, if there's something going between you and Kurt, you shouldn't be keeping secrets, and it's not right to tell Anonymous. Weeks passed and I finished school and I was supposed to hang out with Emily in 2 days, but one night I got a text from Emily asking if we could talk. I already knew what it was about. I called Emily right away and they told me they've been dating Kurt for 3 weeks behind my back. My heart broke. My best friend of 6 years, the person I cried to and opened up to about everything in my life, the person I broke down to after my breakup for days is now dating my ex-boyfriend. I cried on the phone and told them off, and because they had the audacity to be crying themselves, and all they had to say was sorry. I'm sorry that I fucked your ex-boyfriend.
I've seen videos like that. It's really funny.
Oh, God, awful. I told them after I hung up, I'm cutting both of them off.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell them earlier about me and Kurt sleeping with each other after the breakup, so I told them that on the phone and they stayed quiet. After I hung up, I blocked them on everything, then sent Kurt a paragraph telling him off the blocking. It's been months since that happened, and I've heard they both feel guilty, especially since no one in the friend group really likes them anymore.
Nice.
Kurt and Emily want to apologize to me, but I don't want anything with them. So am I the asshole for not wanting their apology?
No, who gives a
Nah,
shit?
fuck them.
You don't need to forgive them.
Yeah,
Are
they
you
only
kidding
feel
me?
guilty because the friends don't like them anymore.
And they got called out because
Yeah.
they suck.
Yeah, they
their
suck.
friends don't like them anymore because they suck.
Yeah, both of them suck really badly. Yeah, they were going behind your back. They were ruining the friend group.
Dude, cheaters are always like, why are you guys mad at me now? I don't get it.
I don't.
It's because you're a bad person. I don't like you anymore. You showed me your judgment, and it's bad.
Yeah, like literally.
I don't
like you anymore. Sorry.
And it's always, and I mean, I don't know. There are some people that do cheat, and they're like, I really do, but I hated that guy who was abusive to me, and I cheated, and I feel bad. Whatever, that's okay. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
That it's different than being like, yeah, whatever.
Hey, shut up.
Fucking it. And I guess they didn't cheat, but like, I guess he cheated on the new girl with his ex.
Yeah. So awkward much.
I guess that's why I'm thinking cheating, or just like fucking weird. Like, you gotta be a fucking weirdo little snake brain to go for somebody's ex, man. To me, I'm like, that person is tainted forever. That person is tainted forever.
Yeah, exactly. So
10 years doesn't matter. 15 years, it does. They're done.
They're done. Yeah. So
They're
shit, man.
no longer attractive. 3 weeks after.
3 weeks after, they're like, "Yeah, I want in.
Yeah, I'm fucking. He's single now,
He's
baby.
single? I want in." Yeah, fuck off, dude.
Shut up.
Yeah, you don't need their apologies. Fuck them all. They're like fucking nerds.
And it's like, okay, whatever. I don't know. People are like, oh, we're getting very moralistic about cheating.
Oh, we're getting very moralistic about cheating these days in society.
And I do agree that like this sort of puritanical moral trend is very concerning.
Oh yeah, true.
But also, like, if you act icky, I'm gonna be icky around you.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, I think that's
That's it.
I get what you
If I
mean.
don't like
Yeah.
you, I don't like you. That's it.
That's fair. Yeah,
That's it.
It doesn't have to be a moral thing.
No, it's
This has
not.
to be if you're gonna act shitty, I'm gonna think you're a shitty person.
Let's not put cheating on the same level as like being gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no,
let's
exactly.
not do this. It's not like I don't want to hang out with you because you're gay. It's not the same thing as I don't want to hang out with you because you're a cheater.
Yeah,
They're different
exactly.
things. Let's stop equating everything and being weird about it.
Yeah. So
You made
Yeah.
a weird fucking decision. Doesn't align with my morals. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Shut up.
exactly.
Be quiet. Shut up.
Be quiet and shut up. Solved it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You're being weird.
You know, I'm being weird.
No,
Why am I being weird?
I didn't say that. Stop gaslighting me. Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right. This is from Kay, she, her. Am I the asshole for being upset my friend broke my phone?
Totally. Totes malotes. Because now you can't.
Get fucking ready for
I'm
this
ready.
one.
I'm ready. I'm joking right now. Obviously, I just want to make that clear.
All right, female 18 went out with some friends, but the only person important is my friend, female 18. We were all out to lunch with my friend, let's call her Jamie, jumped on my back at the time I was on my phone and it fell to the ground and the back cracked.
Yikes.
I looked up and said, "Are you serious?" Waiting for an apology, but I get quite the opposite. Jamie starts yelling about how it's fine and that I shouldn't be complaining because I'm rich and spoiled and can afford to get another one.
What? What? Listen, you could be rich, but still having to put out $1,000 for a
It
phone
sucks.
sucks. Yeah.
You break someone's property, you should apologize.
You should apologize.
That's manners.
Yeah. And also, like,
It doesn't matter how rich they are or whatever. It's not.
and now it's susceptible. Like, yeah.
Now
if it's
it's
on
bringing everybody's bank accounts.
especially if it fucks up any of the internal components that it's just basically unusable. Like, if you
Yeah, you
can't
don't
text,
fucking know.
like, you know. Well, if you need to call someone
so
and your fucking 4G thing doesn't work anymore.
She also said that hers is cracked and that she's fine with it. Well, I'm not rich. I can afford to get another one, but a phone is still a phone. Expensive.
Yeah.
Which is what I say to her. But then she starts to go off on how I am rich because I have a house and my family owns a business and much more. And after that, we went on with our day. When I got home, I talked to a friend about the situation and how I felt. She also thought Jamie was wrong. Just to be clear, I'm not mad that my phone was messed up. I'm upset how my friend reacted while yelling my business for the whole restaurant to hear.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I still have to walk around with a broken phone that I did not break. So am I the bad guy for being upset? No, that person is a fucking child.
Yeah. I like to think the world's a little gray, not too black and white. I don't think it's only that, like, okay, you own a house and you have a business. Yeah, cool. Doesn't necessarily mean you guys are the most well off. That's mostly I don't know. I feel like that's really fucking weird. It sounds to me like your family owns a house and owns a business. Doesn't mean you have money. And like
no,
it doesn't
mean you're a fucking rich person.
Yeah.
It might be you're more well off than that person, but then they shouldn't be jumping on people's backs while they're on their phones, dude.
That's the real issue. Yeah, is that I think you should apologize if you break someone's shit.
Yeah, you have a dog, you bring the dog into somebody's house, the dog pees on the rug and like ruins a rug. You got to pay for the new rug, right?
Yeah, I get. Yeah, like I don't know. It's very much like what is it? I don't know. Just assuming like that, like you can do whatever you want to someone just because they're rich.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I see it more as like an adult temper tantrum.
Yeah.
Like you did something wrong. The other person turns around to you and starts a confrontation. And then you go like, whatever, it's fine. Shut up. Why are you being weird?
Yeah. Why are you being weird about this? We're just having fun.
Because you can't deal with the feeling of I fucked up.
Yeah. So like
the mature thing is to be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll help you pay for it. I don't know. This is my situation. I can't pay for it, blah, blah, blah. Probably internally they were like, oh my God, oh no, I really fucked up really bad and I'm really embarrassed and now I can't pay for it.
I don't know. Yeah.
But the shittiness was their immaturity and their response of being like, whatever, you're fine. I don't have to pay for it. Shut up. Fuck you. It's just a temper tantrum.
I don't know. Unless you're literally Elon Musk, I think fucking.
Even then, I'm like, I don't know. I would feel bad.
I feel bad. I wouldn't feel as bad.
Not for Elon.
But for
like a rich, if I knew like a moderately rich person and I knew that they could pay for their phone, I would still feel bad.
I'd still apologize, yeah. But I'd be like, oh, thank God they can actually afford a new phone. Thank God. Yeah.
I've broken people's shit before. One time, my ass knocked over a full-length mirror.
Oh, shit.
For my roommate at FSU. I felt so bad. I had to clean up all the fucking glass off the floor.
Jesus.
I got a bunch of glass into her rug, too.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was a big fuck up.
Yeah.
I immediately texted her. I was like, I'm so sorry. But she already hated me. So she was like, it's fine. I'm like, I'll pay for a new one. I'm so sorry. She's like, no, you don't have to. Which was more cutting to me than...
just the quick, dry, like fucking.
No, I want to pay for it.
Yeah, I want to help you.
And I hated that girl.
Yeah, that girl
we hated each other mutually. But I still was like, I want to pay for this thing because I feel bad that I broke your shit.
Yeah, I get that.
You know?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. It's really the encroaching on someone else's space and the breaking of their shit, and then not apologizing. So yeah, you're not the asshole.
No, that person's being dumb.
Fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
I'm calling everyone a nerd tonight.
Everyone's a nerd.
Everyone's a nerd. All right, so this final story of the night, I think, right? Is story?
I think so, yeah.
Comes to us from B. She, her. Sarah, how do you feel about age gap relationship?
Oh my God. Let's go.
I want to state for the record, I don't know why I let this one go through. I probably shouldn't have.
Fucking entertain me, Josh. Let's go.
Am I the asshole for not telling an adult about a person I know dating a 21-year-old while she was a minor? So this started in middle school. In art class, I, age 13, was put at a table with two girls. One we will call Roman, age 13, and the other Tammy, age 11. I was in 7th grade and Roman was in 8th, so the only class I had with her was art. I wasn't pretty close with Roman, mostly just had small talk with her. Sometime in the year, she started talking about a dude she was dating, and me being a nosy bitch, I wanted to know who it was. So I asked her if he went to the school. She said no. And I asked what school I asked what school. Then she responded with, he already finished school. I was confused about it, but I didn't want to be rude, so I stopped asking, until Tammy started to ask about his age, but Roman wouldn't budge. This went on for weeks, but then she finally told us he was 20 years old, and that they met online and he was the lover of her life. I was shocked and didn't know what to do. Every time Roman would mention him, me and Tammy would tell her that he was messing with her and that it's illegal. Roman would get mad and say something along the lines of, you guys don't know him the way I do, you are bitches, and would stop talking to us for the rest of the day, but would always talk to us the next day. Eventually, we found out that it was his birthday and was turning 21, and apparently when Roman graduates high school, he will marry her. At that point, I had enough and told her that she is delusional and that she needed to stop talking to him because he could do something to her. She got extremely pissed and screamed at me in class, calling me every name in the book. Parentheses, the teacher didn't care at all and was busy on his phone. And she proceeded to not talk to me for weeks and stop mentioning him in total. And I was good friends with her friends and asked about her boyfriend, but apparently they didn't know he was 21.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell someone, but I didn't really know her well, and I didn't want to get involved, so I didn't know what to do. So I left it at that. This happened years ago, and I'm in high school now, but I still feel sick feeling that I should have told an adult. Am I the asshole?
Okay. Let's all get one thing clear here.
Okay.
The only asshole in this situation is the pedophile.
Yes.
Right?
That is true. I can agree with that.
Okay. This isn't something wacky like drugs. This is a pedophile.
This is a pedophile, yes.
This is a pedophile grooming a child through the internet. And the child is a victim and also a child. And
yes.
You are also a child at this time. So you do have to give yourself some grace.
A little bit of grace.
Because you're not the asshole. The asshole is the one committing
the pedophile. Yes.
the crime.
Yes. A literal
federal crime.
Federal crime. But let's
we're
use
so
this.
quick to blame ourselves.
Yeah.
No, it's the pedophile's fault, honestly.
But we could use this.
He should, ideally, he should stop being...
He should stop being a pedophile.
He should stop actively grooming children.
Yes. But until that happens, let's use this as a learning opportunity for the rest of the class. Tell an adult.
But I mean, have some grace, though.
Have some grace, yes.
Like,
Listen.
I wouldn't know who else. I also would be like, okay. Like, I've also fucking known kids in, like, high school or middle school that, like, are like, I'm 17, my boyfriend's 25.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, she gets pregnant and, like, moved to a different high school. Like, you know, everybody knows fucking, if you're down south, everybody knows fucking someone.
Yeah.
At some high school where that happens to them because it's fucking prevalent because there are a lot of pedophiles on the internet.
Yes.
And people just let it fucking happen. But also, like, it's the adults, the parents should fucking figure it out.
Yeah, the parents should, have a little bit more of an active role in the development of their child.
If we start blaming every other child.
Yeah, that's true. That's not really helping.
Child?
Yeah.
Your job is to go to school and learn and grow.
Yeah, and when your teacher's just like on the phone, not asking any questions, that's kind of a fucking
it's not
shitty thing.
Subvert federal crimes from happening. You are a child.
Yeah.
So give yourself a break. And if we say that, okay. If we say, yeah, you're an asshole for not knowing at 14, 15 to go and tell an adult about a crime that's happening.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, are we not kind of victim blamey at that point?
We're a little victim blamey. Yeah, that's true.
Why would you, blame a child?
No, yeah, you can't really because you didn't know. You didn't know what to do, and that's fine.
I probably wouldn't know. I would maybe feel like I need to tell someone. I wouldn't know who to tell.
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe like a guidance counselor, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's something that's informational. That's like, I'm
For
not
everyone
passing
else.
judgment on
For
this listener.
The rest of the class,
Tell
though.
a guidance counselor, tell a teacher.
Yeah.
And the teacher, and they can
Because this is serious.
probably go and figure out how to tell the parents.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because at that point, and then they'll find out where the pedophile is.
An adult that you trust.
Adult that you trust and actually, you know.
Guidance counselors and teachers are not always the best.
Exactly. Yeah. You find the one person that you can think you can trust and hopefully they'll be good, you know?
Yeah.
Because, and that's why I'm saying for everyone else, like,
yeah.
You know, like, I'm not saying, listener, you fucking idiot. No. Like,
no, you should have known everything when you were 14. No.
Yeah, how dare. No, you were 14, like, you didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm saying for everyone else, try to do what you can to protect your friends.
Yeah.
Even when they're being shitty to you, you know, because like they will be shitty because they think they think they know everything.
The love of their life. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know that they're a victim.
Yeah. So
yeah.
For everyone else, please try to tell adults.
Yeah.
When pedophilia is afoot.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah.
But yeah, and it's very common, especially when like you see somebody hurt around you from situations like this, to be like, could I have done something more? Could I have done something to help them? And it's like, man, don't even put that on yourself in the first place.
Yeah, don't put it on yourself.
The pedophile should have not been a pedophile.
Yes, yeah.
You know, that's it.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah, shit.
It's just a shame.
It's a shame. But yeah, you're not the asshole.
Yeah.
Solved it. We did solve it, though. We did technically solve it. We have to legally solve it. And that's the one we end on. Sarah.
Honestly, that was probably traumatizing for you, too.
Why?
Being next to the being that close to seeing this happen and being disturbed by it as a child.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that could also mentally affect you. Because I'm thinking, like, you say a lot of, like, things that victims say after they're like have gone through something similar, like, oh, if I just didn't do this, you know, like the bargaining kind of situations. And it's like, well, don't do that. It's okay.
No, yeah,
you're
exactly.
fine. Yeah,
you're fine. Yeah,
I don't know.
I thought you were talking about me for a second. I was like,
not you.
Okay, sorry, the listener.
Story,
okay, yeah. For a second, I was like, whoa.
Whoa, what the fuck is going on?
Awakening something in me.
Anyway, that's the end.
That's the end. All right,
bye.
Thank you all. No, Sarah, what do you want to plug?
Oh, yeah. Follow me on Twitter at SQU. No, that's old. At That's So Hearin.
Blasphemy. Sorry.
At That's So Hearin, THATSOHEERON. That's THATSOHEERON. And that's also on Tumblr and TikTok and Instagram as well.
I am Joshua Chinland on YouTube, Twitter, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch, Prime sub, even though I'm not streaming. Hopefully I'll be streaming soon, though. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens with that. I'm open this month. I'll start, after this wedding we go to, like, start planning it out, finally.
Yeah, we'll have some downtime after that.
Yeah, that'll be fucking nice. But yeah, no, fucking a podcast will save this relationship on all podcasting platforms. APWSTR Productions on YouTube. APWSTR on TikTok. Like, comment, and share all those fucking TikToks, baby. Hit those 3 dots. Copy the link. You know what to do. Fucking rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple.
Do it.
Motherfucking
hit that damn bell.
Hit that damn bell.
Do we say
Instagram
Patreon yet?
Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon, both of those websites /APWSTR.
Damn straight.
And that's it all, I think.
I think that's it, yeah.
And thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
See you all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
I just realized my hat is supposed to stand up like this because...
Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be like the Marge Simpson. Like,
hair.
Going, yeah. That's why I got this hat, because I know how it's supposed to go. It's a pretty simple, like...
Yeah, it's a pretty simple machine.
All right, you ready? It's a very simple...
Yeah.
Shit.
That was a really funny visual gag, Josh.
Thank you, yeah.
For our audio podcast.
We're also a video podcast.
I know. But what if they're listening on audio? They don't know what
Well, then they don't know about the Bride of Frankenstein hat needing to be higher than it is.
Yeah, but when I say Bride of Frankenstein hat, I think they get the gist.
Okay, so for audio listeners, I threw the hat up very funnily.
Yeah, laugh now.
Please clap.